D.
And that's going to bring us to Rot, Chapter 4. And again, he wakes up. Again, he is beaten, bloody, filthy, and confused. His weapons had been taken, but his mud-stained clothes remained, crusted to his body. Weakly, he arose. His eyes acutely tuned to the darkness he now found himself in. Unlike before, Reldar Fleur was not in a cage. No, this was 3 solid walls of grimy stone and 1 wall of solid iron bars. A cell. There was almost no light in his cramped little box, save for a faint reddish glow from a torch several yards away. It was cold and damp. Subterranean. Perhaps even built into a hill. And oh, how his head split with pain, and his body felt like he fell down a flight of stairs. Perhaps he did. Sometime later, the drow awoke to the sense of another presence. A human woman in chainmail and a dirty tabard. Older, but not elderly. Tired, but not beaten. What do I owe the pleasure, my lady? He coughed out. The old woman glowered down at him for a few excruciating moments, and then said, I am General Marzinia of the Grey Wardens, and currently in charge of this little operation. And where, pray tell, is this little operation? I'm afraid I don't recall much at the moment, he managed, attempting his roguish charm. You, Mr. Thief, are currently being held at Blackwall Keep. Our scouts caught you darting through the swamp after hearing of a nearby bandit camp. Now, I am a busy woman, and these are difficult times. Normally, I would simply have you executed, but we find ourselves a bit short-handed. So I'll give you a chance to explain yourself, and if I deem you to be honest, willing to repent, perhaps I can spare you to pay off your debt to society by defending Blackwall. Now, little blackbird, I urge you to... Last time on the Age of Worms, it has been 4 days, technically, that the party has been in the fair city of scoundrels and pirates, the city of Alhaster. A city full of geeks and weirdos, mud, weird. Can I say weird again?
Weird.
It's been just a little bit since we played last, and I'm not too keen on retelling everything that happened. But it should be said that Black Razor was, I would say, taken care of. I would say that Akuma got her sizing done, while Koji and Celise kind of went on their own expedition, looking for trouble wherein they found it, by 2 hobgoblins, or as we now know, 1 bugbear who believes he is a hobgoblin, and 1 actual hobgoblin, who have, like bullies, kind of challenged you guys to a series of bizarre games to prove your mettle and your worth. 2 of which, of course, you have already settled. The other one will be taking place before too long. It had a fun name, The Mindless Courage of the Dreadful Mauling. Alhaster has a wild naming convention, you guys have realized. They like to use exotic words. So, you've seen this in your party invitations, that things have exotic sounding flavor words. You've seen it on, like, even the posters and the banners. And it kind of reflects in the culture as well that you've seen. That, you know, although this place is kind of surrounded by evil gods and angels patrolling the skies, everyone's always smiling. Everyone's fairly polite, unless they don't need to be. But really, metagame, I think that this will be our last game of freedom being spent in the free city of Alhaster. Technically, as a party, we have 3 days left until Zeech's banquet, where you will be carriage. You'll be taken by carriage just up the road a little bit, which I think's pretty funny. But your carriages will be arriving in the evening in 3 days' time. At the moment, though, we do find ourselves at noon on the 4th day. Sundown is in about 5 hours. It is Alhaster beautiful, meaning gray skies, rushing waves. It's not raining, and it's
nice.
Like, it's light jacket weather today. It is, kind of early spring, so this is a warmer day. You're just next to a large body of water, so, definitely just light jacket weather, but you don't feel yourself freezing, and it's not raining at the moment either. Party will find themselves, shucks,
God, 4th song in the row. Sorry. It's so Mario.
Digging it. But really, I believe that we can set the scene. It's a lovely bright day. Not bright, but bright and cloudy, overcast, not raining. Let's say it's a nice 65 with a pretty strong wind. You guys find yourselves, I'll say, right outside of Miome's playhouse. I believe there is a small bar right next to it. 13.
Seems the little creepy place. I thought 11 the bar, or the creepy place.
The Ogre's Hideout. 13. Yep, it is a small bar. Yes, it is very little more than like a lean-to shed with kind of a metal roof and a literal like plank of wood that has a beer tap behind it, as well as some smaller other things. Frill Beskard, a jumpy male human, is the proprietor. And there seems to be, mercenary bands who come and go from this establishment fairly frequently. One of the many taverns that employ and allow mercenaries to come and go through the free city. That being said, you guys have approximately 5 hours until the mauling incident up in Eeltown outside of the city. The day and days are yours.
Hey, gang. Well, what should we do first?
I thought somebody was trying to set me up with like some fight thing. I don't know, probably to like kill my dad or something.
Yes, one of the consorts that you were attending to, or was attending to you, did suggest that he could potentially set up, a way for you to publicly execute your poor father in the arena. That's not, like, out of the realm of imagination, and it would be legal murder in a city that has angels patrolling the sky.
That's funny. No, Akuma's not gonna do that, though.
I think in a game where you weren't here, I talked to your dad and threatened him pretty hard. I don't know if he's still in town.
You broke his wrists.
Yeah.
I didn't break his wrist. I broke
Oh yeah, you broke Loris's body. That's right.
Yeah, I broke Loris's arm.
You fucked up his like legs though.
I didn't do anything to Akuma's dad out of principle because it's really weird to just like fuck up your friend's dad.
It is a weird thing to do.
Yeah, so I was just kind of like, look, I'm very close to fucking ending you.
Yeah. You're really testing my patience.
I don't know what about me says you should keep fucking with me like this, but it needs to end, otherwise it's gonna work.
You going to die?
Oh, what's going on with Demurg right now? He has to kill something or what?
The merg's looking for a red gorilla.
Stop obsessing over Red Gorilla.
Well, anything will work, but that's his fate. I think he's got a hit out.
I
I'm-
don't know.
Can he eat anything?
He's gotta kill it and torture it.
Demure,
It's
like,
a-
just kind of floating by there, just, like, watching you as you speak, wide-eyed.
Why
Like,
don't we go to the Coliseum and see if there's like something we can set Demurg up with to like legally murder something?
I mean, I think the
Go to the arena and
quickest
fight
way to
somebody?
do it is have Demure kill your dad.
Maybe that'll
That's a
work.
Good idea.
But then, like,
Did you?
I don't know, like,
Akuma, did you actually get into St. Cuthbert's last time? I can't really,
yes,
Yeah.
you did.
really remember.
I like found a ghoulie in there and it was
right,
like
right. That's right.
haunted, but like the guy was like really just and
You didn't know
jarbled
who
up.
he was. Yeah, you didn't know who he was, so it was kind of confusing. I've got a note somewhere that we didn't get to talk about afterward. Rorsk is like kind of important, sort of.
Is that his name?
Rorsk, yeah. He's
Roars.
obviously dead. Figured that part out. But he was like, he was just a kind of important. That was Rorsk, wasn't it?
It was.
He introduced himself as Rorsk. So, like, kind of need to go back and talk to him a little bit more and do some more stuff like with that. But since we
Well,
haven't-
I'm gonna as Akuma, at least I can like update Celise on that. And
yeah, and I can be
um,
like, oh shit, it was Rorsk. 'Cause-
yeah,
It's
but I
all
don't
coming
have
together.
another invisibility potion, so like, yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get in there.
I'm gonna walk my ass in there, so I'm gonna do it. What kind of potions do I have? I don't remember.
I got a question for Demurg.
Yes.
What about Lawrence Rachnian? Like, you could. He ain't no red gorilla, but. I mean, I was gonna kill him.
It's quite
Yeah.
obvious that the idea of the red gorilla will not leave your mind. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Now, killing, yes, that is what I must do in the end, but it is the amount
I
of
was
pain
gonna do
that
it,
I
but
inflict.
I think he's deserving of it.
You believe he is
is,
deserving of pain, yes.
Now, fair is fair, and I gotta warn you, I did break both his arms. So you'd be going into a body that has two broke arms.
So not a
Once
Also
again-
got pushed down a staircase of sorts.
He was thrown down a large staircase. Yes,
He
I...
fell down a staircase
Right.
Yeah.
And
after I pushed.
I will not be taking his body. It's to hurt, to cause pain and agony as he
And that's
dies.
gonna make a red gorilla come?
Sure. Yes,
Yes.
that's we'll go with
I
that.
mean, you do what you gotta.
Why?
Right.
Like, the Loris is fairly unredeemable. I don't know what he could do to redeem himself in my eyes, but I have no objection to any amount of pain that you cause that man.
Sinners
Uh,
all. Yes. Very well. If we are in agreement, then
Yeah.
lead me
You
to
want
this
some
Rachnian.
basketball?
Hmm?
Yeah, let's go. I don't know if anybody else wants to come. Me and Demurg are gonna go pop by the Coliseum real quick.
Have you?
I mean, I'm gonna go
not
because it's Demurg and also
Ah,
because,
fuck.
it's kind of my idea.
Isn't today the day that the rent runs out on our little shed thing?
Mhm.
3 days.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to assume that you're not carrying around the tea set with you, Koji.
On the boat.
You put it on the boat. Okay, I was saying, I figured we
put it
need
on
to
the
go
boat.
and clear our shit out of that shed. Oh, fine. I'll go watch some mindless violence with you. With you all. It's not totally mindless, but I see you go.
It's jam, dude. It's slapping. Very cool.
I
So,
really do think we should go, even if we can't go to Cuthbert's tonight for very long, if we can find a way to manage going in and talking to Rorsk again before we go deal with the mindless mauling of something, courage, something.
yes, the mindless courage of dreadful mauling is in about
I don't
5
know.
hours.
It's like, I don't know what that you said. The
What? Mindless what?
mindless courage.
Of dreadful
Mindless
mauling.
courage of dreadful mauling.
Dreadful mauling. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
We don't know yet still,
It's
but I couldn't even write it down right because it was so...
hobgoblin thing that might be a bugbear thing, really.
The funny thing is, like,
Might
there's
be.
so many words you guys, like, not in real life, but as well in character, are getting, like, fuddled with. Like the word vertiginous,
Fuck is that?
harlequinade, mortificario.
Wow.
There's a lot of these words that you as, like, characters.
I know what vertiginous means.
No, you do not. Your wisdom and your intelligence. do
It
not
means
give you that
having vertigine.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know what vertigine means. No. Let's go.
Alright, go.
To the arena we go.
To the arena we go. A chip chip
I know
pip,
the
pip.
suffixes.
As you guys
Big
are making your
deal.
way through the arena, you can see bustling crowds today. Many more people are setting up streamers. Down the toilway, there seems to be the remains of a like a parade or a procession of Hexerites. A few of these like red-robed priests are still marching up and down the toilway, ringing bells, you know, all in celebration of the 20th anniversary of Prince Zeech's rule. You can see the triangular banners of black and gold and red, each with the fist clutching the 6 arrows pointed down, and of course, there's nothing more gaudy for the Scourge of Battle than the arena itself, which now has these huge banners, like the kind that are semicircular in nature, like cloth banners overlapping the entire thing in red, black, and gold. Outside, there is that familiar-looking orc that you saw before, Koji. Sorry, I just wanted to move you away. Just need to look at that number, of course. There was this one-eyed orc who was arguing with Bozal the last time that you guys came in. And right now,
Yeah,
he's
that
kind
left
of...
really fast.
Yeah, he's leaning against the outside of this arena, currently enjoying himself a pipe.
Hey, we're gonna pop inside and see Bozal and Loris.
This one has heard that Mr. Rachnian is no longer around.
Would this one care to explain a little bit more detail?
You want to give me a persuasion check? He's a tough-looking dude. He's like strong orc muscle. He's
What's a bribe trick?
that would still be persuasion. Just
Okay. Just add the money.
he definitely has the armor and the characteristics of an arena fighter, like a pit fighter himself. Very scrappy, very lean.
Aha! Well, this one has heard that he's been sent to the sick house to die, as all the old men do.
Yes.
Poor fool had a bit of an accident. His blood's gone
Oh,
foul.
Cody, don't laugh.
I wasn't gonna laugh. Demir, that alright with you?
A simple poke and prod would cast endless agony against this fool. I could knead him like bread dough and use his screams to accompany my violin. Can I have a violin?
Wow.
There's something to be said for brevity.
It is the soul of wit.
Yep. Where's the sick house?
This one is heard. There are a few sick houses in town, but Sinner's Sanctum would be the one that, if I had to guess.
Could you give us directions there?
This one could, but his pockets are so light.
Wow.
This one could truly use a pint of ale after speaking so
I'm gonna
much.
intimidate him.
Just give him some money. God damn.
I'm not giving him money.
Ah.
You know what, buddy? You're gonna tell us where this place is, or you're not gonna have a job.
Hey, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and give you 10 gold, and you can buy however much ale you want to dump into your pockets or whatever you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's mind is starting to clear, and this one's throat is starting to feel a little better. Yes. Oh,
What do you do here? Are you on the payroll for this arena? You're always just standing around. Apparently, you're allowed to just go get a beer whenever. Do you
this
work
one's
here?
name is Mandibulus. This one's
Mandibulus?
Mandibulus. Yes.
Mandibulus.
And this one is the current reigning champion of the arena. It is, in fact, my job to
Didn't I
lean
pull
and...
you into the mud yesterday without trying all too hard?
That was Celeste.
Sorry, I
Was
kinda-
that Celeste?
Yeah, no,
I closed the
Mandibulus,
door,
you
but
saw him like once, and he left quickly after arguing with Bozal. Like, you guys came in, he saw you, and politely left.
and-
Okay, there was some work where he was laughing at Celeste and I grabbed him.
Yeah, that was, I think, just an orc. I mean,
Okay.
there's a handful of orcs here, but it wasn't Mandibulus.
Oh.
I don't know
And
why he was
yes.
laughing at me.
It is this one's job to lean and drink ale. The 10 gold coins are appreciated. Sinner's Sanctum is just down Arena Street, opposite from the Great Project. There's a small shack. You can't miss it because of the feral cats and rats, birds, anything waiting to feast on the corpses. This one is heard is run by a mad woman by the name of Furposha. This one has seen her going to the burned church of St. Cuthbert at night, babbling to herself.
What's her name?
Furposha.
For Posha? Hey, Goodman,
Mm-hmm.
I'll meta question. So, since now I have Discord on my computer, can you tell me how I can change the volumes on people's
Right
stuff?
click. Right click their name.
Go. Okay, let's go. Why is it not? Right click. Okay. I might have to deal with it for this round because my computer's not being very happy, but cool. Okay, now I know.
Yeah, it should just be on the voice channels. You just click their name, and it should
like
have a little
before.
bar.
Okay. And fuck, why can't I? It pops up and it just brings up like the mutual servers that we have, and I'm like, no.
Furposha.
Oh, well. Verposha. We've heard that name before.
Yeah, that name is
I don't remember
ringing a
where,
bell.
It's not one of the people I have listed as being on the
Not going.
invite list.
Mm-mm. They're going. Verposha.
She visits St. Cuthbert at night, though.
Ah.
Mad woman, I assure you. As I said, just head down Arena Street. Look for a small, broken hovel. with just any type of scavenging beast waiting for the dead. It is not a place where people go to get healthy, if you understand what I mean. It is for the poor, those who can't afford.
dying.
Yes. And that's
Oh,
where
and
you'll
for-
find your quarry.
Alright.
Thank you.
All
We
right.
know where to go now, but now that road is really long, isn't it?
Are you fucking. What?
It's like 450
That road-
feet? What?
Is it only that street, or is it like the whole thing is?
None of these roads are that long. It's just like a couple blocks from here.
There, right?
Do you want to get like a pedicab or something?
No,
you don't
I
wanna
just didn't
walk?
know if
You wanna
we
get a
could choose,
rickshaw
all
for
the way
the
over
n-
here, or like all the way over here.
Well, he said down,
It's right across from the Great Project, so
not
I think
across.
it's
He
like
said down, away from.
Oh.
Because the entire Alhaster is all built on a hill. So the Great Project and all this, the wealthy part, that's like way uphill. That's why it's called the Toilway, because it's hard to walk up.
okay. So it's
That way.
he gave reference to the Great Project in the directions. That is really misleading if it's on the opposite side of town.
I believe I said opposite the Great Project, but yeah.
It's like across the street usually.
Okay.
I'm fucking
Indirect
people in this
opposition
town.
too.
What else is it across from?
Oh,
In a different place than Zeech's palace.
it is in a different place from that, yes.
Yeah.
It is fairly close to the old Crafters Guild Hall, this one recalls.
I know that one. There we go. Now we're in business. Goodbye.
Alright. Bye.
Have a blessed day. 1,000 blessings upon you, friends.
Yeah, keep your
Yeah,
pockets
bless you.
dry.
The-
I guess we'll. go on.
And he, kind of looks at you guys and will slowly slip back into the arena after you leave.
There's no bar in there, you idiot.
Let him keep his money. Maybe he'll save it, put it somewhere else.
Okay, so it's like down this road. And over here now?
It doesn't take long. It's Area 10, by the way, you guys. You guys two walk down the grimy, filthy arena street. It being this close to the water, a lot of people seem to just kind of pitch their refuse along this way. And out of all of the hovels, you'll see quickly that Mandibulus was not lying. There are at least a dozen stray cats, like feral stray cats, kind of roaming this like lean-to shack that has been built into the ground a good bit. It only sticks up like maybe 4 or 5 feet, and that is with the roof. So like there's a staircase that leads down into this small hovel, and there is just a small kind of thatched roof on top, which is perched like just dozens and dozens of crows, all of them like cawing and pecking at this thatched roof. As you get closer, there is a small cook fire coming from the chimney in this hovel, and the stench is unmistakable of
Nasty.
corpses. And like,
Ew.
it is a wretched stink.
I will be right back because I gotta get out really quick.
Yeah, I also really have to tinkle, so I will also
Okay.
be just right back.
Oh no, sorry. Okay.
Oh no! I cannot.
I'm gonna go
Figure
start some tea.
There you go. Alright, I break this down. Maybe I can figure out how to turn this fucking thing down.
Cool. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo. Hey, Kage, can you hear me? Oh, Kegelstons. Kagombus. Oh, Korgle. Nicholas. Kage. Hey, Apes. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. And there's Hambone.
There he is.
There's the guy. There's our
There he is.
Miss America.
Oh,
What'd you say?
What are you even talking about?
man. Ketsu's playing this game called Calico where you run a cat cafe in a mildly fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Fucking trip to watch. Most of the gameplay's just going around like picking up cats and then carrying them back, but then you also get potions that do a bunch of random shit, like turn birds into griffins.
Oh, yeah.
You guys gotta check this out, man. Wild.
You know, if I wasn't so busy cyberpunking on these fools. I'm really thinking about getting Cyberpunk Red.
Yeah, I've almost bought it a couple times. It's been on sale like pretty hard.
No,
on,
so there's
drive-thru.
there's a humble, well, yeah, there's the Cyberpunk Red on drive-through, but you got to get the box. You
Yeah.
know. But I don't know if I'd want to do that or if I'd want to do like Shadowrun. But I was thinking that maybe the next game I run will be more sci-fi themed than fantasy.
It's a really fun change. I haven't run anything in 5th edition as sci-fi, but all the stuff is there already to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, I don't know too much about the game system for Cyberpunk Red. I have watched Polygon has a series
Overboard.
where they play it. Have you watched any of their?
Have not, no.
When COVID started, they started doing it as like a weekly thing for like a month or so, and it's pretty good. Brian David Gilbert's like the streamer in the world
Mm-hmm.
who woke up in front of a logged in like administrator on a forum one time, and he has no memory of his life before that.
Yeah.
Patrick Gill is this guy who's like, I think his thing is like he's really into whatever the equivalent of Craigslist is in the universe, and he's trying to like trade up. He just lives in this boat. It's like 15 miles inland. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a car to tow it anywhere.
Yeah. All right. So everybody here can hear me? Very good. Very good. We find ourselves outside of an underground trash bin. There are birds, feral cats prowling this area. Do imagine that like there's kind of a stone staircase built into the ground. It goes down about 5 to 7 feet. The hovel itself only extends like 3 to 4 feet out of the ground, and then there's like this thatched roof that is just covered in scavenging animals. Smell of death and rot is everywhere.
I hold up a picture that I have drawn of several scavenging animals, as previously described by Mandibulas,
Mm-hmm.
to the actual site of several scavenging animals, and go, "This is the address."
You see the possum and you're like, well,
That's it.
That's it. There's possums. Oh,
These are not all
you guys want to go
possums.
in? I like possums.
Yeah, I'll walk in.
As you guys approach the stairs, there seems to be like a large kind of iron door knocker on this very old, and you can see at the bottom of this door knocker, it's been stained with blood, and like it just reeks of fetid trash from the outside of this rotten kind of wooden door with this brass, huge Taurus of a knocker. It's not ornate in any way, a simple like brass ring that's been tarnished.
We just push the door open. Will it open?
Doesn't seem to be the case.
Damn.
It's like not opening or what?
You have to knock. Somebody has to open it from the inside. I was hoping we could just like go in.
I can open it. I can probably open it.
Just
I'm gonna
knock.
try to open it.
Go.
All right.
Knock.
Give me a little strength check there, Koji.
20 plus 9.
9.
19.
You just like throw the door off of its hinges. The like door just flattens out in front of you as you give it just a light kind of push. Put your shoulder in it just a little bit, and it and it's
Do you say plus another 9?
No, plus just a normal
plus a
9.
9. A 13 is what he got.
Oh, I
I
was
thought I
like,
got
damn.
19.
Damn.
I see
No,
13.
Akuma got a 19 last
Oh,
time.
Akuma got a 19 last time. That's what it is. I got
It's like,
13.
jeez.
And the door like just
Busting it open.
slams into this like cloud of dust that kind of you can't really see this large cellar-like basement. All of this dust is everywhere. You do smell it immediately. This horrible scent of rot and death all around you. You can hear the sound of several dozen people moaning in agony and pain. Like, there's a horrible, horrible sound. It is cold and damp. And as the door kind of, slams down, you can hear this voice. Oh, Jason! Oh, no! And you can hear this scumpling of feet. From out of one of these alcoves, comes this old woman. She has a long, crooked, like, warty nose. She's wearing a babushka hat. She has one, like, big stink eye that's all, like, misty and cloudy, and she's kind of winking with the other. She can't see well at all. If you have to imagine what her teeth are like, try not to. She is the worst.
Good one.
I don't want to.
She's like a haunted cemetery.
Teeth
I
like a
don't wanna think of
cemetery,
that.
yeah. She pulls out like a broom that is no longer like a broom anymore. There might be like 3 bristles left on this old stick, and she kind of holds it up in a defensive posture. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
I think you know what we're doing here.
I tell you, I
Now
do
we
not.
got questions and you got answers, and I'd suggest you start talking.
She starts sobbing.
Why'd you make
Okay.
her cry, man?
Why?
I was
Yeah.
just asking, where's Laura's friend?
My dear Fabosha.
She drops to
Wait,
her
did I-
knees. You can see Akuma. Your eyes immediately navigate towards this because she's dressed in filthy, sodden rags. They are all like wet and moldy on her skin. But as she like drops to her knees in this defensive posture, you can see around her neck is a golden chain necklace with a small, like red and gold heart, similar to your Pariah of Health.
Oh, you guys are twins.
Oh.
Please, don't kill me. I'm an honest woman.
I'm just gonna like kneel down.
Wait, I wasn't
to
gonna
her.
kill you.
Please, I'm feeling die long trying to protect the sick and innocent.
maybe not
What?
innocent,
Please,
but like
please,
sick
ma'am.
anyways.
I'm gonna like step around.
I think it's hilarious
next
that
to
we
her.
got in here and the Poke Center theme started playing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and now we
excellent.
are in the. We have battles to do. If you guys want to skirt on by, I will deal with Fraposha because you guys fucking damaged her
But-
already. You meanie.
I didn't do anything. I'm
You
sorry
scared
about
her.
the door.
She's normal. You
What?
scared her.
Why'd you
I
do
know
that?
she's normal. I
Oh,
know
God.
I'm supposed to walk in and think she's a witch, but I can tell a witch when I see one. Remember when we fought
normal.
witches in the fucking vampire castle?
Well, then
I
why'd you?
knew those were witches. This ain't a witch.
You're
You
so
a witch?
mean.
I'm not a witch, I
I'm
swear.
not mean. You're
You're so
mean.
mean.
I'm
Go
not
find
mean.
the man
Now
that
I gotta
you
go
wanna kill.
fucking condemn a man to internal torture.
Exactly.
Demure
stay
has
here with
already
Fraposha and, like-
flown and is now hovering over a bed sheet with a body like under it.
I found him. He's right here.
Hey, Loris, wake up.
I'm gonna
Ah.
I'm gonna take Fraposha and like try and like
to the most
soothe
pathetic
her.
place to like
with a
this
bottle of
guy
ale.
up who's already pathetic.
I'll fix the door. I'll fix the door. I'm
Yeah.
sorry about my friends.
Were you
I'll fix
here
the
with
door.
the
We're not
church
here
of
to hurt
St.
you.
Cuthbert?
We're not. No. Well, yes, but kind of.
No.
Oh, you're here for the church
I
of
am.
Ouija?
You're crazy. Don't listen. It's Fraposha. Please stop crying.
Okay, I'm
What are you
crying. I'm sorry. This is a very intense situation for me.
I try to like pour the ale, or like I assume I have whiskey or something from Koji, and to like try to. Here you go. Drink this. Drink this. It's fine.
She gladly takes the ale and downs it with respectable speed.
And then drop like a 6-month sobriety chip on the
Oh no, well,
What can I do?
you're gonna pay for that door, you know. It was,
I'll fix it. I'll fix the door. I'll fix it. I
And-
promise.
you're gonna help me. You're gonna help me move all these bodies. I can't do it on my own.
You
I don't know
look
what you said through your
behind
tears,
Fraposha,
but-
and you can see
Huh.
piles of
Oh,
corpses,
the bodies. Oh.
rotten corpses in the back. All of them have been like
Oh.
dragged, and there's like blood stains.
Yeah, we gotta deal with that real bad.
I'm
That's
not dealing
disgusting.
with that. You have fun.
I don't deal with anything. You try to
I
eat
don't-
dragon hearts. It's fine.
Goodbye.
Kill your father. It's fine. Go kill your father. I got you back. Don't worry.
No, we're
I'll
looking
handle
for-
the people.
We're looking for Lawrence right now.
Right
no,
now.
Akuma found him. It's over here.
Oh.
Right now, you're trying to not kill.
And
your father.
Koji, you're looking over this like an old, bald
looking.
man. His skin is pale and pallid. He's shivering
Oh.
under these like threadbare blankets that have been soiled long since. Judging by the smell of him, he has not been washed in, day or two. The area where his arms should be under these blankets seem larger than arms should be, perhaps bloated due to blood poisoning.
Grossness.
Oh.
You killed him.
And
No,
he's
he's
not
not.
conscious right now, by the way. So when you're like, hey, Loris, he's just like.
God damn it. I do not feel bad about this. Alright.
Can I do it? Please, just say the
Yeah.
word.
Can you at least take him out of here so that we don't fucking traumatize
Is
this
he
lady
gonna
anymore?
scream a bunch or anything, or is this like
Knock
an
him out.
internal thing you're gonna do?
I don't think anyone cares in this place.
This one hopes he screams.
Well, I don't want to wake up everybody.
Exactly. I
Everyone's
can't
bad
do.
in here anyway.
Everybody's
No.
sick.
They're all alive. They're just not doing well.
Like mostly because of the pile of dead bodies that's in the back.
I'm saying that
Fucking-
they're not. They're insane though. So we don't
Yeah,
have to worry about
I'm gonna drag him over to the dead bodies.
Why don't you?
You just move in the
Okay.
Cot. It's like a bedroll that he's on.
Yeah.
Why pick him up? He's so
Drag
light
him.
and-
You just drag him. Coming
I'm
through.
gonna take for Posha outside
Moving
to
over.
like the outside of the door so that she's not
Sorry, don't
traumatized.
Gotta be quiet.
Yep, gotta be quiet.
Oh my
Koji, when you
God.
get right where you are, right here, though, please do give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God,
I got +1 on this.
and they're nowhere near me.
Wah, wah.
Alright, cool. Nothing happens.
There's a 6.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happens to you, Koji. It's just, this is a creepy place.
Oh,
Walking amongst like corpses, near corpses, and dragging the body of Loris Rachnian over to this pile of bodies.
It's okay. You tried to wipe out all living people to a warm god. Don't worry what I'm doing.
For Posha, is starting to get up. Look, I've been trying, Miss Paladin. The Prince Eater
I'm
promised he was saying he was bringing some potions of cure disease. He was going to bring some health potions too.
she stands up and I try to lead her like up the steps a little bit for fear of.
Oh,
her-
dude, she's not accustomed to the light. Like you get like close to
Oh,
this
damn.
this light that's
Damn it,
streaming in,
yeah.
and she's like not
Ah,
not
fuck,
a
okay.
vampire. She's not an undead. She's not a witch. She's just spent a lot of time down here, and she's gone quite
I'm
mad.
going to spend. You know what? Meta. Total. If this is the next little montage, I'm going to spend the next 2 days fixing this hobble and like being a good holy knight, like burning all the bodies, giving
Well, I
them
mean, the
medicine.
prince can help her, right? The prince can do anything, apparently.
I don't know what you said. I'm
Is
sorry.
this
Say it again.
building made out of old barrels? What's going on here?
Yeah,
It does look like it's made of old barrels.
it's just
The prince can
it was
do
all
anything, bitch.
whole with barrels
I
in
don't
it.
know if it's
first.
my headphones or yours. I'm sorry. I don't know what you said again. Fuck.
I
I
said,
don't know.
the prince ain't doing shit.
Ah, yeah. We got.
The hell?
We have stuff to do. We have stuff to do. I know.
All right,
My bleeding
I think
heart.
we're good here, Demir. You can do your thing. Is Loris awake?
No, he's
Semi-conscious, right?
semi-conscious. Yeah, fever dream. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Loris, I know you probably think I'm a hallucination or something.
What?
I made a promise to you back in Greyhawk that I was gonna kill you, and I just gotta tell you I'm gonna break that promise today, cause this little feller is gonna kill you.
Yeah, boy.
Goodbye forever. All right, Demir, you can do your piece. I'm gonna go pay that lady up there. Probably way more than that door is worth, honestly. I feel kind of bad about that.
Turned her away from the light, but we're still standing on. We're just like standing with our back to the door frame right now, like
Oh, I'm over here now.
soothing.
I'm watching.
Are you
this.
watching? You're watching. Okay.
You're for Furiosa. Here's an amount of gold. Fucking like $2,000.
You just throw just like a large sack of money.
Stupid amount. Just a loose handful.
Thank you
There
very
you
much.
go. That should cover the door.
It's all
Uh,
kind of you.
I feel like you're standing far away enough I can't hit you.
Oh wait, I want to
Smack
cast
you.
silence on the area where Demirg is as
Okay.
well.
Ah,
I have that.
idea.
as a- No.
Go ahead and
there
do
you
that.
go. That's nice. Thank you. Jesus. Scar a bunch of random sick poor people.
Akama, as you're watching, it starts with Demurg landing on his chest in the way that like paintings of incubi are usually portrayed, like squatting and staring down in his eyes, and then he starts using his like very strong, grippy talon claws to massage the broken, shattered arms of Loris Rachnian. His his eyes go
Here now,
wide and
wait.
his mouth like
No. Alright,
open in
just-
pain,
no, she
but
probably
you
should go.
cannot hear a thing.
Hey!
Interesting.
Hey!
For Posha,
Oh, it's
looks
not that
over at
language.
you, Koji. So, are you with the Church of
Still, you be able
Ouija?
to get some weed?
Am I with the Church of Ouija?
They're the ones
No.
who's supposed to come and take their bodies.
I
They
will
want
handle
the
the bodies.
Oh, because they bury them. Yeah. No,
I
I'm
will-
not associated with any formal religion, as it were.
Yet
So
you don't
no
burn when you're in
to
my
that.
presence.
I'm the force of nature, kind of. That's my deal.
Yeah, you broke down my door like a force of nature.
I'm
You did it.
very
Trying to get
sorry
set up earlier
about
with the
that.
fucking
I
chaos
thought
and
like it was
kinda
just
shitty.
rusted shut or
Going back to
It's
my
just
house.
an old door. There's a knocker.
There's
He's
a bunch of
supposed
stuff
to
that
knock.
needs Cassie wants to
The
like
light.
cookies and do all this stuff. Make like
yeah.
cereal bars and stuff for the party tomorrow.
That gold should be able.
Figure
You
I'll
should
make her
get a
happy.
new
She's been alone
door.
for like
I'd
forever.
like to think so.
I don't know. I didn't see him while I was
It's awful nice of you to pay me so much for breaking me door, but also kind of
I'm like glaring
counterbalance
daggers at
against the
you this
fact that
whole
you
time
broke
you're
me
talking to
door.
her. Like, meanie.
So
Breaking
you've
the
been
fucking
in town for a while. When do you move? You from here?
I've been here my entire life, I've been.
But yeah, I
Oh.
just figure she's been alone
Cool.
for like a week. Also, I heard that you texted Colby at like 6 in the morning and let him know you were COVID free.
Oh yeah.
And
Yo, so
You
we
got a lot of business lately.
you were up, but you didn't wake
It's
up
a-
yet for your alarm that I set.
It's
that you
quite
set for yourself,
an
that you
inappropriate
That was
question at the
6.
moment,
Like
don't you
6:30,
think?
right?
Yeah, I've got busy. I'm the one who treats all these sick and the
Also, why'd you
die
send
in
a
this
picture of you
town out of the
testing me?
kindness of my heart. The only one who's
Yeah.
ever given me a
Yeah.
pittance of
It's a
trust
picture
and
of the test
respect
in your
was
lap.
the lady
Oh, I
Lashona.
need
Gave me this right
Sent
here,
it to your
lucky
mom.
charm to protect me from disease.
to. No.
Only reason I'm kicking
I
today.
just sent that to Derek.
Oh, okay. Bye, love you.
Cool. Yeah, we got one. Akima's got one of them. I don't know much about it.
Did you hear that they
Oh,
burnt the
no.
church? They burnt the church even.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of churches got somewhat burnt. You know anything about that? I heard you go and you thrash around in that old St. Cuthbert's church, isn't that?
Of course, Rosk and I are good chums of his. Always been so, ever since childhood.
Don't be fearful. You're fine.
Is it-
I will protect you from them.
Okay,
I'm not
stop
gonna
crying.
do
You scared
anything.
me. You just scared
Right.
me so much. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to stop.
Yeah. What about St. Cuthbert's Church you were saying?
Rosk and I are chums, you see. We've always been chums ever since we was children, we was.
Oh, lovely.
I'll pray to St. Cuthbert, he's a good man.
You ever
Good man.
go in that secret basement? What's under it?
Have you heard from Rorschach recently?
Mr. Force of Nature, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Miss,
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just a dummy
The big-
over here, I
Hey,
Big
guess.
Miss
mean
Snowy,
bully.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
I'm
but
not a big mean bully.
Yeah, the tiny mean bully.
You're a big mean bully. You know what? That's what
I
you
don't like you
are.
picking on innocents. I'm gonna start
I'm not
crying.
picking on any innocents. I came to help a friend kill someone who is an attempted mass murderer.
Oh, Akama, it's
I don't
getting
know.
good now. What you're watching. And like I do imagine that Akama is actually eating like ramen noodles, watching Demurg torture a
Watching,
silenced
right?
Loris Rachnian out in the darkness next to all these corpses.
Wish I had some fire spell just to like light everything on fire back there, but I'm
Nope, it's like pitch black. You guys can't see it. Akama's the only one privy to the
God.
ballet.
cool.
Hot.
Hot?
She's talking about her noodles.
Jacob, I need a lighter, please. Wow. Oh, so she was friends with Cuthberts.
yeah, well, you know, we was friends, but I didn't say this. The prince is a good man. He had his reasons, you know. But they burnt the church and they killed Rosk, you know.
What was his reasons?
Yeah, we weren't here, so we don't really understand.
It was a rough time, you see. It was heresy. It was heretics, right? At the end of the day,
Heretic.
At the end of the day, just a bit to the northwest of here, there's a massive rift. There's a scar in the ground what produces monsters. It's a cruel fate we have. And the gods themselves of goodness have abandoned us, and only the gods of not good prevail
Don't worry.
in this cursed land.
Wait, you said something such about a big old scar in the earth what produced monsters?
I said, you've not heard of the Great Rift?
Have I heard of that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Vaguely? No?
I've heard of that.
Rings a tiny bell for me. But
It's
like,
ringing
I
a
couldn't
tiny
tell you
bell,
why.
but if y'all want to check any map of Greyhawk, I'll
Right?
pull up our world map real quick, and we'll
See the
play
big-
find the giant rift in the earth.
Find the rift. Yeah. Back
Oh,
up a
this one may
bit.
not have it.
I feel like it
I need to find a better map.
is it on the
This
paper one that I
guy
have.
thinking he knows where a giant rift is. in
You
the
do
world.
know, maybe. Wow.
Eh.
Got a yellow circle.
Koji used to have
around-
this really good map that he had posted before.
Yeah. Is it on that paper map that I have? You think? I can go check. That's easy enough.
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
map? I don't know. I found like 5 different Greyhawk maps. You all like. Thor kept refusing. Like he kept having issue with the Greyhawk maps I was posting him.
Well, don't they update it like every time? So
Greyhawk.
like,
they
update
don't
it.
really like. It's not really like a place setting that has
Changed.
a lot of common use anymore. So they haven't.
Okay.
It's been like a couple generations since they got a good. new
Popping
Greyhawk
it
map.
on the Discord for y'all. Here's
Is it
a
below
zoomed
this
in
big
image.
mountain range or what? Like,
Oops.
okay, all right. I'm
Okay,
ready,
so it's
'cause
right
right
by your
now all I
white
see is
plume.
mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
Rift Canyon next to
Oh.
Splinter Keep and Rift Crag. All right, let's back up because I can't see that. Oh, God, these. I keep blurring out the map every time I zoom in. Like, well, that's nice.
If it,
I think it's just a blurry map.
yeah, the problem is it's a.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just not zoomed in.
Imagine that it's right around here where I'm pinging. I'll put a little marker.
Oh, okay. See, there's like a circle where I think it's above the near div. Is that was I don't remember where that was. Fuck. Right here.
Oh, hey, check it
What was
out.
that?
It's right here. Look, here's the giant. It's totally on the
Aha!
map.
That's what I
Giant.
thought.
Yeah,
Giant.
here it is. It's the giant
Yeah.
rift in the earth.
Ding. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, so we
Weird.
do we do know it is common
Kind of.
knowledge that there's a impossibly large scar in the earth that monsters come out of. Ferposha's the first one to really inform you that like, no, you don't get it. Before Zeech took over, sure we had knights of holy shielding, but they was always sent to the front line. They would tax us, you see, tax us to death. They would to try and defend
Oh.
us.
Wagging the finger to any Knights of Holy Shielding that are
Um,
present.
They've all
I'm
been
not paying-
executed 20 years ago, sir.
Oh, in my cover, Koji.
Well, I just said if any are present. I didn't say any were present.
Of course not. There's no
Can you give
ghosts
her
here.
another shot of whiskey?
There's no ghosts here.
There's no undead. In all of Alhaster, except for Rorsk, which is
It's
weird.
like punching. For Rorsk, see, and that was what I was confused about. I've heard rumors that he's still wandering around in the church, which just completely baffled me. How could that be, Ferposha? How could that be?
Wait, didn't you say your dad gave you a ghost sword and he was a ghost?
That was technically outside of the
Yeah.
city of Alhaster.
Huh?
Oh.
No, it wasn't in the
You weren't there.
Well, you were talking about and showing off your fancy sword, being like, "Hey, Koji,
oh.
aren't your swords shitty now?
Wow. Now Celise is a show off. I see how it
Where'd you get your swords, Koji? The garbage? No.
No, these are artifacts of elemental lords.
Right.
These were some of the
Right.
first swords
Yeah,
ever
one
created.
that, my cousin did some work on as well.
I remember that the next time I try to use the mithril sword that you gave me. I remember
I
that.
never gave you a mithril sword. I gave
Yes,
you a
you freaking
silver
did.
sword.
Yes, you did.
For
I
Potions,
have
like,
that
I
sword.
looking
gave you
up
a
at you
silver
guys.
plus one
So-
rapier.
Do you guys
Yep.
gonna leave
Huh?
now? Is
What
it?
else did you give me?
Excuse me?
A
Oh.
mithril sword. Yes, for Posha. I'm sorry, dear.
What are you doing
Small
here?
thing.
Sorry about my friend.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
my friend-
all of this. This is all very trying for me.
You know, you got a back door to this place. I can set that door back up.
You see back
I'm
door,
gonna fix the door,
and
bro.
she kind of blinks several
I'm gonna
times.
fix Huh.
Or a side door.
Blinks more times.
Back door for a sick room. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix your door.
That gave me a
Like, I
headache.
can-
Sorry,
have one door.
I've gotten quite tired.
If you want, I can help with these bodies. I can get with the church, Joss.
That would be great. It's been a lot of effort just dragging corpses to the corner of the room.
Oh my god.
Do you want
They've
us
all
to
been
start-
busy for the party.
Yes, I know. You probably have a lot of things
Dead
to do for this
people
party,
ready
don't
for
you?
the party. No.
What do you mean?
I don't think there's any. I don't think Prince Zeech has requested any corpses.
Well, that's good.
Ding ding ding.
I did meet his fool though.
You met his what?
His fool. He came down here to make fun of me.
He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
How could he? Fiery. Like this woman.
He's weird. I don't like Zeech's fool.
Does he have a name? I don't think I've heard of him.
He
I
goes
think
by
I've heard of him.
the ominous Fabler.
Ominous something.
Fabler.
Ugh. Oh, he's a liar then. Okay. He tells bad lies. Great.
Is he Hammerus?
Does he have a real name?
Himris? No. Himris is Zeech's daughter. Half angel.
Doctor?
Daughter.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Daughter.
Half angel.
Zeech has a daughter?
Have a niece? Quietly.
Wow,
To
now
myself.
who's fucking
To myself.
spilling beans?
To my.
I thought he was getting married or something. I don't know.
No, this is just a celebration for him. He's not getting married or anything.
Who's
I
the
need to get a
mother
lighter.
of that kid?
Crap.
She's a broken little being, really. Twisted, broken wings sprouting out of her back. Half her face is
Ugh.
misaligned. She has the intellect of a feral cat. And I'm not saying this, but, 'twas an angel be the wife.
I mean, you said that. Which one?
I can't tell the difference. They all look exactly the same.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it! I'm so mad about his angel wife. You're so hot. God damn.
But their kid isn't.
You know, you're not really supposed to breed with Celestials. The gods who sired the Celestials tend to get angry about it. Also, most Celestials don't actually have, you know, them proper bits to the job either, so that raises a couple questions.
Well, I'm just eavesdropping into your conversation while I'm doing this. Here.
Yeah, it's still going on back there, Akama.
Still? Goodness.
Getting creative. Getting very creative.
Yeah, I guess that old Demerge didn't hear my brevity comment earlier.
Well,
Needs to be much
Akuma,
pain
just
in
by like judging by what and I'm not going into graphic gory detail because I'm not that good at improv. He's torturing him slowly, meticulously, and painfully. This could go on until he
Just, like,
starves to death.
dirtying the area.
Not burning, no. He's just physically hurting him, lacerating,
aw.
just pinching him like so hard that his flesh comes off in chunks. Nothing yet to actually hurt or damage him. He will still might die by natural causes, even though Demiurge is finding the most strategic places to inflict pain. And Koji, he's silenced for an hour, so, maybe by the time you guys leave, you won't have to worry about the screaming.
Does it have to be so slow? Gad. Okay. So what should we do then? Koji, do you want to help me like get a head start on this door and like put the door back together?
Don't worry. Hey, look. Don't worry about the door. I'll get it taken care of. It's better if I'm not seen around you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Word around town is
You
you're
know where
invited
Police
to the
Chief
party.
Hoff is?
What?
Oh yeah, we got invites.
What did you just say?
We got invites to the party.
Before that, what did you say?
Oh yeah.
Oh God! Before that, you wiener.
Do you know
Something
anything
about
about
jihad or
Police
something.
Chief Hoff? Police Chief Hoff.
I don't know him personally, but he's a pretty noticeable fellow.
Where he hang out at?
The Watcher's compound. He's the chief of police.
Yeah.
Oh.
And hence Police Chief Hoff.
Police. Oh boy.
Why do you need him?
What?
Why do you need him?
Yeah. Why do we need him?
If I might have an aside with you two ladies for a second.
Yeah, you guys can have obvious signs you like if you leave.
Well, I gotta wait here. My friend's finishing up some
We're
business.
almost done in the back here. We're just checking on
Demurge
Brian.
whispers to you, Akuma.
I am not almost done.
Okay.
We are checking
Mine
your
could be a
interior.
while.
I have yet to even warm up.
We have to check the structural integrity of your domain.
Are you kidding me?
Are these load-bearing barrels?
No, they're not load-bearing barrels.
I mean, they go all the way up to the ceiling, and
I bow to Ferposha. Help kick them out.
Would you please leave my house?
No.
well, I will, and Celise will,
Oh.
And you're
and
leaving the
maybe
demon with
Akuma,
me.
but we got a guy, and I think a red gorilla might show up. I'm very fuzzy on how the this
How that's
works.
supposed to.
I don't know. The whole thing's real confusing. I think I'm gonna go.
That would be
I'm gonna
quite
go.
polite of you, you know.
Yeah. Goodbye. Probably don't interrupt my friend for the next.
I'm gonna stay quite
Ever.
far away from her.
Not that friend.
Don't call the police on me or the angels, alright?
No.
I'm not gonna
Oh.
call. I'll be dead in the ground before I say shit to a cop.
I'll call them if you get close to me, lady.
You three.
Her eyes kind of go wide and like narrow very quietly, like narrow to like a very small point.
You three, listen to me quickly. Beware, Mother Maggot. Beware, Mother Maggot. And then she blinked. Oh God. I think I just had a small heart attack. Would you please leave? I'm
really? And she's sweating, and her skin is so pale and clammy already.
Which one's Mother Maggot, do you think?
She's
Goodbye.
coming to
And she's kind of leaning against a wall and like, oh dear. Oh.
I'll
Mother
leave.
Maggot.
And you leave.
Thank you for leaving. Finally.
Demurge turns
I
to you,
could've
Akama,
sworn-
once these two have left, and there's a moment of quiet and privacy.
My dear, this will take some time.
I'll cut his tongue out and remove his vocal cords to make it as quiet as possible, but don't expect me to be there for the party. Besides, I don't have an invitation.
Found her.
What, Demure? How dare you? Well, as soon as
Butthole.
you're done, you have to show up. You have to be near me to some degree.
Of course, my lady, I am bound to you.
Right.
But
well,
as
if
we
I
have
see
learned,
you,
my
better come,
lady.
or I will shit on you.
Form is boundless. In the demon
Well, good luck
community,
with
we
your-
start as small little creatures. But as I have traveled with you, I have grown. I have learned.
And Demurge is doing what I would like to call the docking snake penis with his scorpion
Oh,
tail.
okay.
Yeah.
Injecting
Okay.
venom, and it's like gloop, 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 going up to the tummy.
Why? No.
That's a creative one I
No.
thought of, because we were talking about
Why?
snake dicks before.
So
You know
I
we're
will
talking
see
about
you
snake
That's
dicks.
after.
just you.
I will see you after the party, my lady.
Oh,
All right. Good
God.
luck. All right. Well, you be safe. Bye.
Always. Always.
And you can just see as you kind of leave, and Purposha's still kind of dizzy, but you just see these red eyes glowing more red and threatening than you've ever seen before as you leave. And you can just feel them on the back of your skull as you walk the few, like 6 or 7 steps up into relative daylight. Now that it's about 2 in the afternoon, it's the warmest part of the day, and I'll tell you what, it's downright balmy. You could take your
Downright
jacket
balmy.
off. You could take your jacket
Yeah.
off.
I can't take my jacket off.
There's, of course, no sky, because it's perpetually covered in birds. But behind those birds, you might see a little bit of sun. Not gonna lie.
I know. Hey, I remembered who Mother Maggot was.
Who?
Okay, I
Who?
found where I wrote it down. She's a legend that we heard about a couple of days ago. She's the high priestess of the Ebon Triad. Like she's a big baddie, if you will. I don't know about you, but I've heard neither hide nor hair since then. So, are we worried about her again? Should we be worried?
I don't know. I thought like Ebon Triad. I thought their people were getting murdered in this town and stuff.
Yeah, well, murdered is not exactly the right word unless we go into the politics about how the governing body is never mind.
Execution
Well,
might
they
be a more
are.
appropriate term.
Say,
Why
you're really
You're
gonna throw
still here.
Saliz
You
into
just
I'm
a-
sorry.
kicked us out.
That's I just did a silly voice. I didn't mean to.
Did you follow us?
No, sorry, that's just. Hey, my voice can go really far.
No.
I mean, genuinely, like I think whoever said that, I'm trying to remember who said it when I wrote that down, but we went to I think we went to fucking Lanthus and he mentioned it, but we knew about her before we knew about who was going to the party. So, but nothing has happened, and I don't even know where we would go necessarily to seek her out. Which, of course, when anybody tells us to like beware of somebody, we have to go kill them like right away. So,
You think she's under St. Cuthbert's?
I hope not.
Here's my idea.
You think?
What?
Is that what you think? And poor Rorsk is just being a ghoul guardian for this evil triad? I'm so
I
sad.
don't even remember who Rorsk is.
Why do you not? Rorsk is the ghoul. Was, like,
you
one of the
wouldn't know
first to
who Rorsk
die.
is, Koji, technically. Akuma would be the
I-
only one who really knows.
True. Unless she told us about it. Ah, you're right.
Akuma don't say shit to nobody.
To nobody.
I told Celeste actually earlier today.
Was it because you know that St. Cuthbert's is like a thing? I wanted to go.
Because
and
I was
see it.
asking her about St. Cuthbert because
I
You
know,
I
went
told her
see
there,
it out
right?
right now. What?
essentially
Like-
I told Celeste what happened earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you went there.
Well,
right?
she went without us
Yeah.
while we were in the race thing, and then she popped up like midway through and did the thing. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I just don't know. Do you think that she's under there? Do you think that they've like taken over the burnout little church? That makes
I
me
think
angry.
for sure
like,
someone's
righteously
under there.
angry. Yeah, but
Rorsk is who?
he's okay. So he was one of the first to die when they were going through killing all of everybody.
So
right?
he's like a revenant.
I don't usually know how to use that word, but I feel like it actually is appropriate. So
I do.
okay.
So he still has his mind and his
Kind of.
original purpose, but
Sort
he's
of.
been
But he's a ghoul,
conjured
So-
into an undead.
right? So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
worried-
a revenant.
I'm worried if
Hey,
what
guys.
you're saying and leaning towards is kind of true.
Check out my cat.
Hi, kitty. What's up, big cat? Hello, big cat. Big boy.
So yeah,
Cat.
he's gonna accomplish his purpose that he set out to do eventually and turn to ash or some such.
Is that how ghouls work?
That's how
Monster
revenants
hunter?
work. And it sounds to me like he's a revenant, which could take the form of a ghoul, depending on the magic. And maybe he doesn't turn into ash. Maybe he just turns into a dead body.
Okay, so it goes
Well,
like
But
this, all right?
usually,
But
It goes
Cody,
like
he
this
was
in
like
my notes.
incoherent.
Yeah,
and,
he was like a madman, right?
Yeah, like he's blabbering on about random stuff, and he doesn't even know where he is or like who or what's going on.
No,
Do,
well,
do, do, do,
I've got this
do,
little
do,
note
do.
like
Anybody
this.
know what's the song?
Megalovania, the song from the Sans boss fight on the genocide run of Undertale.
Okay.
One of the best video game songs ever written
Aw.
by Toby Jones.
Thanks.
I hard eyes all of you all the time. You guys are the best.
I still need to play Undertale.
Never played Undertale.
This song
I've got
fucking
Rorsk
rules.
and Perposha's name very close together, okay? I've got Rorsk in Free City of Alhaster, one of the first to go, die when they were killing everybody. Definitely still being used, as in the church is still being used, and he's still there.
I'll be right
And then
back. I'm
Perposha
going to use
Is
a little voice room.
important, and she's the mad lady. So,
Now,
we gotta go
The
back there, but
thing-
now I'm sad. That means that it's taking
the
over, doesn't
thing
it?
about when paladins get turned into an undead,
Yeah.
some of them don't take it all that good. That's
what
a
I'm
lot
worried
of mental strain.
From what Akuma was saying, he doesn't sound like he's doing very well. Like,
And
if
now,
anything,
a ghoul
doing
is a very specific thing, too. That's not just a zombie. That's, a fucking... There's some element of demonic
Yes, I don't
energy
know what a
put
ghoul
inside
is.
him.
I don't know.
We're
Well,
not just
Elise does.
a rotting corpse brought to life. You've been physically changed into this thing.
Well, so then we would have to go and check it out so that you could look and you could tell, because neither Akuma nor myself can just tell. Like, I can tell if they're undead,
Well,
and I can tell if
guys.
they're like, bad.
there was also some like the entrance to the basement was like blocked off.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get in there or anything, but there was
Blocked
like
off like what though? Like
there was like
breaking down or?
like rubble. and,
Oh,
like,
okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, like it's
Like it
like where the church
collapsed.
broke down. Did you see any like secret staircase or like something?
No.
Fuck. We're gonna have to.
No, that's the only staircase was there, and it was like blocked off. But I didn't want to try to like get in there, but maybe
Yeah.
we could like find a way.
I mean, there's got to be another way. That's the thing. Like, it's being used. People are still using that church. I don't know if maybe Rourke has to show us or tell us or.
I mean,
Well,
CK
the only
is.
thing that we can do is try to get in there again, but we're gonna
Yeah.
have to get invisibility potions or something with that.
I mean, I don't think that really matters. I have I have a potion of darkness, but I don't think that actually works quite the same. Like,
I mean, why don't we just go and talk to Rorsk about it? Clear away some rubble,
We have to
maybe?
we have to sneak
Yeah, but-
in, though.
It blocked off.
We have to sneak in, and then,
The angels will kill us if we go in there.
well, the angels, and then the other, like, well, I guess there's not really normal guards people since they have the angels. Fuck.
There are normal police.
Okay, I feel like there would be a
The
constable
guards
or
were
two.
those guys that you were kind of jerks to when you first got into town. The people wearing the simple black raincoats that you see everywhere. They are the
Oh.
Watchers.
Oh, they were buttholes first.
Nope, they were smoking and guarding a valuable jewelry store. You guys were
They
jerks
were
first.
No, okay,
They
wait,
looked at
you
you.
were a butthole.
Yes, they
That's
did,
right.
because you
were
were
a butthole.
carrying
Damn it.
around a
Damn it.
600-pound gemstone and ignoring the jewelry store.
I guess we should find a what do you call a store that sells potions?
Apothecary?
An apothecary?
An apothecary? I thought that would be more like the ingredients. But cool, let's go. Where
Cool.
should we?
The
we should find
apothecary.
someone. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's gonna
Get
be
3
area
invincibility.
15, Gulg's Tinctures. Area 15.
Oh, it's far away. We're spending so much daylight. We're gonna have.
Yeah,
the
do
thing
imagine
is
it's
that-
2 o'clock, right? So you have 3 hours until you gotta go to Eel Town. You gotta get up to Eel Town.
Let's go.
If we're gonna montage like the later bit, then we have to get the shit done like this game. Like we have to get the race
We
done
don't
and then go
have
to
to.
Cuthbert's as
Hey,
fast
hey,
as
hey.
possible.
Never feel rushed, right? Like, we play as long as
No,
we
that's
play.
I think I just moved you, Akuma. I'm sorry.
I don't know who moved me, but I can't move
I-
my own character.
I think I moved you on accident. No, did you just move yours?
I moved her.
I
don't
saw-
know
I
Someone
what
thought
else
I
I
am.
moved
On
her.
accident. I can move you.
It's not moving like with the map. It's moving like weird. I don't know.
Let's see if I can
Moving
adjust you here. See if I can fix anything there for you. Name, Akuma, determine, nameplate. Channels.
It's
I've been
weird.
able to move everybody for like 5 games. So
Yeah.
I just keep wiggling you guys with us when we're lagging on our walking. But
Okay, that's weird.
I didn't notice it until a couple games ago, though, so it's not that bad.
It's
Okay.
just moving weird today. It's fine.
I think
I'll
it's your
do it.
computer's
I'll-
being
I'll
shitty.
move it.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Is your computer being done?
NGL. Okay, so Gulg's Tinctures. Do imagine, dear readers, a wooden shack with kind of a neon, like a glowing phosphorescent green sign outside. Bits of planks of wood, kind of where a doormat would be to provide a little bit of comfort. As you step inside, it is a mass of colorful jars. There are mounds of carefully mixed spices and herbs, mummified animal corpses, and what appear to be alchemical apparati. Gulg himself is a human. One might say a human. But certainly along the lines of the Steve Buscemi range of human.
Oh, so human.
He's
elf.
only
Okay.
wearing like a very thin red leather vest that doesn't fit at all and some very low cut trousers. His
Sexy-
belly's kind of
sexy
punched
Scarboy.
out. Yeah. No. Like an older, just Steve Buscemi wearing
Yeah.
a vest, nothing under it, and some low cut green
Amazing.
trousers. And he's eyeing you. Hey, 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 hey. What's going on?
Oh, I don't-
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it.
It's fucking. He's on
You
cocaine.
doing it?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You gotta take it
You
easy,
do.
man. You gotta
You
take
gotta take it easy. Can't take it too hard.
it. But you gotta take it. How can I
Alright.
help you? How can I help you? Welcome.
I'll have
Hey.
3 potions of invisibility.
Okay. Yes, yeah, totally. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Three potions of You're up to something, right? Yeah. You know a cool thing. You're not from around here, are you? I haven't seen your face before. I haven't seen any of your faces before.
Okay.
I
This guy
haven't
sounds
seen
like
your face
normal.
before.
You know what's nice about being an Allhaster, don't you? Right? Many things are nice, of course, but the nicest thing, you know the nicest thing is that poisons. You see, because like there wasn't an alchemist. No, there wasn't an alchemist here when Zeech took over 20 years ago. No, there was someone who knew how to make poisons. And from poisons come potions, and from potions come money.
Right.
But
Okay.
if I can help you with any sort of potions, poisons, maybe you're looking for some sort of fun drugs.
You know
If you would
what?
like some
now
drugs.
you mention it, I'll have 3 poisons of invisibility.
I mean, I can sell you just potions of invisibility. If you want poisons of invisibility, I have
Yes,
those too.
3 of either.
3 of either?
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah.
I get you 2 potions of invisibility and 1 poison of invisibility, but you're not going to know which is which, huh?
I
And what
feel
happens
like
if
the
you take the
difference
poison one?
doesn't really matter all that much.
I
That's
think
what
it
you
does.
think, little
Isn't
man.
it
That's what
just
you think,
like-
little dwarf. Yeah, that's what you would think. You would think that. You would think that
Like,
there's a difference between no
shove in-
difference between a potion and a
What
poison, but
happens
I'll tell
if you
you
take the poison one?
what does. Right?
Give me 2 poisons.
What kind of poisons,
Cut
little
you.
lady? Yeah.
What is the craziest thing you can
Koji,
tell me?
invisibility, I believe, is a first level spell. I gave my pricing guide for potions
Take a look.
before.
Hmm?
It's
go look in
a
the
real
thing, hold on.
long time.
That's a real
ago.
long time
no,
ago, right?
I'll look in the D&D spell thingy. Hold on, I gotta find it.
You got my friend here is new to poisons. You got any midnight tears?
Yeah, yes. Now listen, I
What?
have
What did
your
you
simple midnight tears. Of course I do.
What are you trying to do?
And I'll tell you what.
Invisibility. It's level 2. Great invisibility is
What's
level
midnight
4.
tears, Koji?
What are you trying to
What?
do with Midnight Tears?
Right, just fucking nothing.
Oh,
Right here,
No.
I'm using
I'm
the
drinking 'cause I like the taste.
I'm using the price, the just
Let's bring up somebody with
regular
some-
price, so 1,500 for 1 dose of Midnight Tears, Koji, which you can sell over the counter, and let's say a good 750 for the 2 potions and 1 poison of invisibility.
750 for
And
them.
then 1,500 for the Midnight Tears. Yes.
Y'all covering this?
What?
I can't even. I'm still wondering why you're trying to poison us.
I'm not trying to I was giving a recommendation on a good poison.
Hey man, I'm the best poisoner in town. I'm the only alchemist in town too.
Hey, 1,500 or 15?
What I say? What? We need to cover your poison. 'Cause You're
Hey,
taking
hey,
it.
hey! Look, that
Poison
Midnight
isn't
Tears
for
stuff. That's no
me.
joke, buddy. That's no joke, right? Hey,
Well,
hey, little dwarf. You know something fun? You know what's not a poison? Hey, little guy. You know something that's not poison? That
Kale?
powdered glass.
Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah.
You said 1,500.
Why?
And
You can slip
That's
it
bad,
into
man.
someone's food or drink, and if they're immune to poisons,
Poison.
no one's immune to drinking a glass full of powdered glass, are they? You can have as much armor as you want on the inside, but I'll tell you what, it cuts you right through.
I think I could eat like a bunch of powdered glass and be fine.
Little man, I guarantee you wouldn't. I've killed sturdier folks than you with the old powdered glass trick, thinking they're immune to poisons.
I want
You know
some
what's
powdered
another one?
glass.
And he pulls out this jar,
I-
like a potion jar that seems to be like, imagine like dentures with like ketchup and water inside. The ketchup and water aren't mixed,
Oh.
so it's like, you know, this red kind of viscous, flowy material
You're
with a
gross.
several amount of teeth. You want to know what this is?
A bunch of
Slippery
old
blood.
teeth.
This makes you fart teeth.
Wow.
Okay. Can we just
Nice.
get a price quote again there, sir? Oh my.
Yeah, this one, right?
Wow, buddy.
Oh, you think that's a good one?
No, I don't.
Yeah?
I think that's
I'm
very
not paying for
bad.
this if we keep talking.
I like that one.
I don't want anyone to pay for this.
I mean, I'm not paying
But
for
just
any of
out of
this.
curiosity, what
Wait,
are you
Oh,
about
no,
to talk
painful
about?
that would be.
Volk, can you please tell us how much it is for 2 potions and 1 poison of invincibility?
Oh, I think I said 700 for 3.
700?
Yeah.
For the
2
weird
potions,
mix, or
1 poison.
ah fuck. Ah.
700
getting the
for
poison.
3 potions of invisibility, or 3
What do
poisons
you-
of invisibility, or any mix of the 2.
I'm getting
God.
the midnight poison. Thing.
You're getting midnight tears, I believe. Is that what you said? You want that one?
Tears.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want a potion of invincibility. I don't want to die. So,
Are you sure you don't want the poison that makes you fart teeth?
ah man.
How much is it? Is this an upsell?
No, I make this one myself.
What's the price?
250 gold pieces for a dose.
That is a fucking steal. God damn it. This is how you get them, right?
That is a steal. Give me that. I want that too.
Alright,
Okay.
What else you got?
Look.
Oh,
Hey,
what-
hey, y'all seem pretty interested, right? This isn't an upsell. I'll sell you the whole bottle for a cool 1,000.
No.
That's 5 doses.
We
And you
don't
can keep
need
the teeth
one
inside.
dose. I don't know what she's planning with this. One time she force fed a dragon an explosive.
I don't need to know. Hey. We don't talk about past experiences here. We're all equals, buddy.
Fine. I guess I'll get the 5 doses.
You guys want some aphrodisiacs?
not
You guys into
the same as
poppers?
you. Oh my god. What weird shit are you about to pull? I'm interested in what you're about to show us. I have no will to buy anything from you.
Oh, well, I'm not interested then. Come on. Teeth fart.
I'm
Alright.
interested.
Yeah. Let's see what you got. She'll probably buy it. She has near unlimited money. And is a real easy sale, I guess.
I like killing things, okay?
She does.
Let's see if I can. I'm just gonna pull up the regular poisons here. We don't need to get too crazy with, fart and teeth. Like that's a
I have
lot,
5
you
of
know.
them, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh my
I have
That's a
five.
large bottle, right? That's 5 doses that you paid 1,000 for.
I did. I wanted it.
Wanted it.
Here you guys go. We can do our shopping. Those are poisons, and that is how much they will also cost and what they will do.
Okay, can I just get 1 potion of invisibility?
Yes, of course.
So we
Boy,
can't
howdy.
afford-
Jesus.
200. Let's say 250 gold for 1 potion of invisibility.
Word.
Alright.
Cool. 250 down. Bye. My goodness. You guys
Okay.
are goobers.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys seem pretty cool. You guys are going to the party, right?
Yeah, we're going to the party.
Yeah. I can.
You're the only. Hold up.
Yeah.
Alright, question.
Okay, answers.
We've humored you and your antics for a bit.
I've
Now,
humored
you're
you
the
and your antics.
only alchemist,
Wow.
apothecarist, poisonier in town.
I'm the best poisoner in town, and I'm the only alchemist in town.
Alright. Now, do you do business directly with the palace?
I have been known to. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Nice switch there.
What would you... If someone were to drink a bunch of broken glass, what would you do? Like, what potion would you give them?
If they just drank powdered glass,
Yeah. You
They're
know
dead.
how you have just a bunch of... just
it
dead-
serrates
Oh,
your insides. It rips your throat moat. You bleed from the inside within seconds, buddy. There's nothing you can do about that.
That's where the blood's supposed to be.
Outside of your throat, outside of your lungs.
He's
There's some
done
other
before.
there's
Don't
some
let
other
him
really
lie.
fun ones, because like people say, "Oh, I'm immune to poison." You're not actually immune to poison. Most people think they are, but they're not really. They're immune to getting hurt by poison. They're immune to getting sickened by poison. But a sleep potion, that works. Oh yes it does. Mind control, truth serums. Oh boy, and of course any range of drugs. Those all work. Have you ever done an overdose of just salt water? You ever just drink salt
Yes.
water?
I do the saltwater cleanse.
But that's not a poison. Is
It's
it?
not a poison, no.
Question
Neither is powdered glass.
I got it.
This-
I got the
this man
poisons, and I'm
scares
done.
me.
I'm done here.
Yeah.
Your poison
Hey,
and your potion, right?
hey, thanks
I'm
thanks for
leaving.
coming, you guys. Have a
Goodbye.
great day, man.
You
Bye,
too.
dog.
Yeah.
I got pee real quick.
He scares me. Reminds me of many people. Ugh.
Oh, I can move it now. Okay.
That was your computer.
Aw, we're cute in the line. Okay, so we all have our potions and you have your poison,
I
right?
have
Did
potions
you get a
and poisons.
So did you get your potion too? Okay.
And you got a thing that makes you
So-
fart teeth.
That's so fucking gross.
I have that
Whatever.
as well.
That's
I
disgusting.
do have that. I
but
wonder
it's
how
fine.
sharp the teeth are.
I mean, human
wonder if
teeth
it
are sharp
hurts if
on
you
one end
fart.
regardless. Like,
I wonder if it hurts if you fart teeth.
I mean, if it's human teeth, think about how your teeth are shaped. Like the inside though, up here.
Yeah, like
It's
coming out
pointy
your
on one
butt.
end. Yeah. Ew. Okay. Mm.
I imagine like you
Amazing.
two ladies are
imagine,
having
like,
this
dragon
conversation.
teeth.
Like it's such a lovely day out, and I can imagine like the scene being set. You guys are walking along the shore, like along the docks,
Dragon
eating
teeth.
like corn dogs or something, talking about like, do you think farting teeth
Or
hurts?
it could be dog's teeth or cat's teeth. I mean, tiny teeth would hurt
Dragon
worse, wouldn't
teeth?
they? Wouldn't tinier teeth hurt worse than big teeth? I mean, it'll get all up in your insides. Like that sounds
Oh, if you have
terrible.
like a billion tiny ones coming out.
Rat teeth. Rat teeth.
They all are very sharp.
Oh, I swear.
And then you have like a teeth cloud. You have to walk through it.
Ugh, it's just terrible. I'm just imagining the person that goes into the bathroom
Oh.
next after you. They're gonna be really
What if
confused.
they're so small? What if they're so small of teeth that, like, after you fart the teeth out, they're really sharp and you can't really see them
This is
because
us
they're so
walking.
microscopic. But like, if you inhale them, it just like kills you
Oh, it
because
kills you.
like you just get
Oh,
a bunch of teeth in your esophagus.
I don't think that's the really intent of this one. But I mean, I get what you're saying here. I would think more we have to deal with, just giant teeth. We have to watch him now because he's going to be trying to use that shit any point, and we're really going to have to be careful with that. Man, we've been walking
Yeah,
forever.
Why do you have so much poison, Akuma?
Her?
We don't want to get into this
Wow.
conversation anymore.
Wow.
Koji, you missed it.
You know,
What happened?
I can't do a bit for that much longer.
Hey guys, I had to mute for a second.
What did you miss?
Hey, one day you'll find out that I've been putting all of these up on YouTube, and you'll come listen to what you just missed, and you'll get it. But we'll keep it
Oh,
a secret
goddamn
from
it.
now on.
Great.
Koji,
I mean,
it's
I
about
know you've been putting them on YouTube, but it is.
I wish I
What am I
could do
gonna
a bit
do?
up for
Watch
longer.
myself?
what?
I just can't do it. That.
What am I gonna do? Watch myself make weird faces? Like,
Oh
No,
yeah.
You'll have to
missed
find
the
this
one day-
exact point, and then you'll have to know what happened. But either way,
Best
we will say
moments.
it's about 3 o'clock right now. It is the best
Mhm.
part of the day. You guys have acquired a little bit of street food, maybe some corn dogs or something like that, as you guys are walking along the northernmost end of Alhaster, very close to the market, which is populated today. Street vendors of all shapes and sizes, pirates, mercenaries. It's a lively day and a lovely afternoon. You will be meeting up in Eeltown in about 2 hours.
All right, I'm gonna go get food somewhere.
give me a nip of that midnight tears.
What do you mean a
Would you
nip?
want
I got
to take that?
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna drink the whole thing, just a nip.
a nip.
Why do you
Why?
want to be poisoned?
Not poison, and it won't take effect till midnight. Do you guys not know poisons?
It's whatever. Be
What do
sick
you
if you
think
like.
Spiderian brandy is? That's just dry poison, guys. That's not
I did-
fucking. That's what.
It's what poison?
That's
drow
just dry
poison?
poison.
Uh,
That's not an act. This is fucking dry poison in a fancy bottle. I like
I don't
the
know these
taste.
things. You're weird. Right.
Oh, you drank it too, plenty of times.
Dang, midnight
didn't
tears
really-
is neat poison.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice because it hits you all when you're already in bed.
I guess I'll just have to be a babysitter for the two of you for the rest of the day, just in case anything weird
I can
happens.
handle my poison. It's just good alcohol.
All right,
Right.
here's a nip of it, but only 10
A nip.
It's just it.
Not much, so.
That's the good shit right there.
It's a good
This
shit.
guy crazy.
I'm surprised you didn't
All
do
right.
it with him.
Koji,
Maybe
get
we
out my
should-
face.
Get out of the face!
So we got food.
Boy,
You're gonna go get
Hakuma, fuck you.
angry.
Are
Are
Okay.
you
trying-
mad about the sword? Fuck.
No, I'm just trying to
No.
go get food because I'm hangry.
Oh. You just had ramen noodles though, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did have
Watching-
ramen noodles at the
watching-
old
I'm
lady's.
going to the bar.
I'm going to
Going
the
to
bar!
the
I don't want to go there.
Why do you guys call me fart butt?
That's
Get out
not-
of here.
That's not
I'm
the
not
bar.
fart
That's the
butt.
theater.
There's a
Come
bar
on,
right
fart butt
there
on my
too.
name.
There's a lot of bars in town,
Bar.
but Akuma's at one bar. It's true. That's the ogre's
Okay.
hideout at 13.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Oh,
the,
man,
the
who
that's
did
where we
write
started.
Fart butt on your name.
I
That's
write fart butt.
crazy. That's so
Did you
weird.
put fart butt in your name? I can't even read that small. What do you mean?
It says
Right,
Akuma
literal
May
fart butt.
fart butt. Wow.
Fart.
I wonder if I can
What?
write stuff
You
on
got
your
fart
name.
butt going on. Wow.
I'll write on your name, Koji.
Oh boy. Can't write on Koji's name.
How would you do that?
I
I'll
don't
find
know.
out.
Oh, sounds like a threat. Well.
I-
Oh boy.
I think it was Rose. I think she did it.
Throw fart butt on Akuma's name?
That's your brand of humor.
I wish I could do that. I don't know how to do that. I can't even change my own name. I can't even put my own picture up.
Oh, well, I don't know how to do it right now. Anyway, I'm going to the bar.
Well, it's a reasonable
Go
time
to the
that we
pub.
could take a small mini lunch montage. What to what? Because we have two things that we need to get done in kind of a quick amount of time. We have our potions. We can go during the daytime, right? And then zip in to Cuthbert's and then zip out to Koji getting fucked up to whatever
Well, we
he's
only
doing.
got like what, 2 hours?
3 hours. 2 hours. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 hours now.
Man.
All right, let's go then. Let's go.
Oh, I
Right
gotta
now.
change my
Hoity
clothes.
toity.
I'm
To
just gonna change here.
mofo.
Maybe not here's a good place.
Hoity-toity.
You also still have
Yeah.
several
Fart
days
butt.
to until the party.
Look at our beautiful gang.
Yeah, I gotta change out of my nice
Hey!
clothes.
What?
Oh, you're not. You totally.
Oh,
you.
you mad? You just noticed?
No one's
Yeah.
wearing their
Yeah,
nice
we're all
clothes
fart
right
butts
now.
here.
They
Hold
were
on,
put
no,
into
no.
a nice, like,
Hold
fancy
on, no.
box for
Now
you
we're all
guys.
together in a gang. Why'd you do that? Oh.
Who did
Don't
Toots
do it.
McBuckface?
Who did a hoity-toity, smarty pants?
I don't see hoity-toity.
That's because it's not your name.
Hey, I gotta run to Ethan's and
I don't see it either.
Some what?
some money. I covered him and his weed. I'm gonna go get my cash back now.
Sorry. I would assume that's Goodman then playing tricks on us if nobody noticed. Sorry about that.
He probably did all of them.
He did it all.
It was
that-
him the whole time.
The whole
We found the mystery.
Oh,
we
I
solved
see
the
he's
mystery.
fixed mine now.
Tiny Koji. Tiny
Okay.
Koji.
Well,
Whatever. I still don't know.
let's do
Tiny
this
Koji.
let's do this invis
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
Right now then. and
Wait,
ask
not right
this
now though. Shouldn't we
ghoul-
like get closer and then go do stuff?
It takes.
Now I know it's him.
It takes what? Yeah, like it lasts like 1 minute for the actual spell invisibility, so it probably wouldn't
gotta
hurt if
scooch
you
our way
guys got just a.
We'll get it
bit
closer
Oh
first.
no,
I'm just
no. Invisibility. Normal invisibility is an hour. Greater
Oh.
invisibility is
Y'all got an hour then.
Hold on, go check.
yeah.
Do we really have an hour? We have an hour?
Which
Damn.
means
Yeah,
like
an
y'all
hour.
got
An
yeah.
hour for that, and then see that's
As long
the
as you
one.
don't
We
fight
have to actually go
anything or
down
get hit by
and-
anything
yeah.
or cast a
Just need to
spell
talk to
or.
dude.
and then we'll do it outside right there.
Concentration up to an hour. That's easy.
There we go.
It's weird
guys
that
kinda
the
just
great-
duck
it says
behind-
concentration
Are
up to
all
1 minute.
invisibility potions in the same bottle, or is there one that's obviously a poison bottle?
They look exactly the same. They probably are the
Okay.
same, and he was probably playing a little prank on you.
Yeah, but-
Like invisibility poisons just if you don't intend to be invisible.
Yeah, if you don't, you say,
Oh.
"Whoops, I'm invisible," but you know. uh, anyways,
Let's get
you guys quickly
let's get
dip behind an
closer.
alley, gulp, 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 Harry Potter style. You guys, dip and then take your swigs. You are immediately cloaked in a chameleon style. You shimmer and fade away, and all three
Shimmer.
of you are invisibrew.
Lovely. Okay,
All right, let's get in this place.
let's get in. And,
Certainly. You guys do
wanna
remember,
talk
of
to
course,
dude,
there's like
or-
the area is like kind of cordoned off with like this rope and caution tape. There are trying to see if I can find exactly the fancy words that they say on the door. But yeah, do imagine, like, by the authority of Prince Zeech on this majestic occasion, this place is condemned, and anyone who tries to cross it will, be condemned to death forever, and et cetera, so on and so forth. But you guys are invisible, so who gives a shit? Let's bring you guys into the thing. Token. Pachow. Please do imagine that this is an incredibly burnt church. Like the entire side of it has been collapsed. The only thing that still remains is this large, tall steeple that still on the outside bears the holy symbol of St. Cuthbert. As you guys are approaching, you do see like there is a thick layer of ash and dust around a vast majority of this temple. It being like the mid-afternoon, you can certainly see where near footprints, shoe prints, bare feet, more than one set of footprints with shoes on. Several steps of footprints without shoes on, different feet sizes. It seems that multiple people have snuck here and there. You can also see, of course, Akuma's footprints as well in this like series of ash as you guys approach a burnt church.
All right. Let's go. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Are you guys trying to give the stealth check?
Sure.
I mean,
I'm gonna
Stealth
go
on
ahead
top
and
of-
cast Pass Without Trace.
wouldn't that
Did I
remove
go
your?
over
That would
here?
stop your invisibility.
Look, I turned into Demir.
Oh yeah, it would.
You did. I
No.
saw that.
No,
like,
he's
what's
over
that?
here.
Oh yeah, Demirg's not here.
I wonder.
There.
Demirg is busy. So are you
All right,
casting
guys,
Pass Without
get in
Trace,
here.
Koji? Because that would remove your invisibility.
No, Thor.
No, sure. Okay, cool. Very good. A 22 stealth check. You are moving quietly and even like setting foot into the footsteps that you see in front of you, Celise, as you creep forward.
Yeah. Sneaky, sneak. Sneakily, sneaking. Down the sneaky path of sneaking. This is a check
That's
or a save?
only. That's a check.
Never mind then.
It's not great. That's just a 7.
Oh, okay. So
I'm trying to
you're like,
remember if I have anything.
maybe not.
I
I
don't
don't think
think I
Koji's
do.
a stealthy guy. You
I
know,
am when I can buff it, but
yeah, when you can buff it, but not by nature. So you're being quiet-ish,
Buff it?
but you're definitely making like footprints in the ash, revealing where you are to anyone who's being like curious enough to look.
I walk backwards.
Cool. Walk backwards.
Yeah. But
Uh,
I obviously turn on it so you can see where I stood walking backwards after realizing this.
Whoosh. Oh.
And Akuma, are you trying to give a
A sneaky
It's
check?
A sneaky
stealthy
sneak?
check,
Yeah, sneaky.
I guess, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna not because
Yeah.
like the ghosts like didn't give a shit.
It's supposed to be fine. Part.
So Akuma, you just walk in while your friends are trying to be a little quiet.
Yeah.
And from somewhere, do imagine, by the way, that there's a bit of light here. You can see that there is a roof that kind of starts right where Akuma is, that does provide what we might say cover from what would be looking down. And Akuma, as you kind of start stepping closer, you can hear a voice from one of the corners kind of echoing off. Who goes there? Hey! What are you doing here?
The same person that was here before, you dumb.
Koji Greenrock.
It's at least Naima.
I can't
I
see you,
feel like-
but I can hear yous.
Yeah. What are you're Rorschach?
And out of a pile of
Borsch?
rubble,
Orsk.
off in one of the corners, out of a pile of rubble, kind of like
I'll be right back.
Smeagol, like this
He's
ghoulish figure. He wears a
Oh, okay,
tattered
but see,
priest's
what is it?
robe, and under it is sunken in face, like bluish pink skin. His eyes are just these bloodshot, absolute like red orbs. His teeth are grimy and filled with slime. Long fingernails splayed out. This is, for sure, a ghoul. Not what you would call a revenant. Not what you would call, say, an undead warrior of any sort.
Is there an actual like monster stat block for Revenant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is it like? So what is it with a ghoul? Like just somebody summons you back and sets you to
No,
something, or
there's more transmogrification to
I
it
understand.
than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like,
But-
you can tell this guy not just like some fucking dead, rotten body, right? No offense, Rorschach. I don't know
Thanks,
you.
Nick,
I'm
Ron.
Koji. I'm like the undead expert out of us, I guess.
My name is Father Rourke, little one. It's a pleasure to meet
Father
your
Rourke.
acquaintance.
Yeah.
You
I
got,
know
like,
you. You don't
a
know me,
secret
though.
entrance hidden in here, or some such as that.
I'm afraid
Where are
not,
your
little one.
manners,
You're looking to
Koji?
hide your little girly friends around. I won't be having any of that in my church now.
What?
You youngsters always try to. No way, no how. Not in my church.
Are a bunch of
Are you two
youngsters
married?
sneaking
You
in to
three married?
fornicate? No, we're all strictly platonic.
Right. Don't be kissing in my church. It's Holding hands,
I
that's
assure
acceptable.
you, there will be no such action happening.
you kids always doing that.
Are they? A bunch
Are
of
they,
kids
though?
sneaking in, like make out and heavy pet inside of here.
Heavy pet inside the church.
I'm not gonna
I'm sorry
dignify
about
that
the
with an answer.
infidelity thing.
Look, you made him mad.
Is he
Father
mad?
Rourke. Father Rourke.
I got bad posture. Sorry, I'm an old man. I'd love to come and greet you, but the sunlight, it hurts my eyes so much these days, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
As the poet Skrillex wrote.
Pro-it.
Poet. So about that secret entrance,
I don't have any secret doors, and I mean it, you're no kissing in my house.
we're not. No one's gonna kiss in here.
Do you over here?
Yeah, he's just this little guy over here.
Him over by that
So if
pile
I,
of
like-
rubble.
So by this point, he's like about to touch. Well, I'm not gonna touch an aura that actually hurts him, but I assume that like he's a ghoul. He's undead, right? I'm
Yeah,
not stupid. I
yeah,
figured that
he's
much
a-
out.
Yeah. He's a
So
little
he's gonna-
tougher than a zombie.
I got a
So
question.
he's probably not gonna
Yeah.
be very friendly towards me.
How are you a ghoul?
Uh,
How'd that happen?
the first thing that happens as you ask that question, Celise kind of steps forward, and he does kind of react just a little bit, but he's still kind of hiding Gollum style behind this rock.
That's a complicated question, little guy.
God, why are you calling me little guy? I'm currently invisible. You don't know how tall I am?
I don't really see with eyes now, do I?
Do you?
No. You want to know the truth about it? Hey?
What?
If I had to guess. I don't have a choice of guessing, right?
Well, you asked if I
still-
wanted to know the truth. I thought you had an answer.
I don't know. I think it's a joke. If I had to guess. In life, I was a honest to St. Cuthbert, an absolute priest, a man of the cloth. I spent 60 years as a priest, and I taught this town good. 20 years ago, Zeech comes in, burns my church, kills me. And here I am, waking up in my fucking church. I can't leave. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I still believe in St. Cuthbert. I can't touch any holy items. The sunlight burns my fucking eyes. I don't know.
So it's like, okay. So I like turn to Koji. Koji, I have a question.
Yes.
If I touch him, could I remove a curse off of him, or would he just Or is it too late for that? Like,
I mean, there's a chance that he just dies, like outright. But
that sucks.
your existence kind of sucks right now, right, Father?
Yeah. I bet
That's a
it does for
complicated
him.
question.
Jeez.
I still have people here who, under the cover night, attend my services. I
Ah.
still preach the good word, even though I can't touch a holy book. Don't worry, I know the Gospels by memory.
All right. Well,
What can you
that's
tell
a
me?
tricky wicket right there.
It's a joke. I'm telling you. Who knows how long I'm gonna be like this? I might outlive
Would-
the fucking church itself, depending on the state. At night,
Oh,
wi-
boy.
during the time the sun goes up, I have perfect fucking clarity, yet I can't go out. And at night, I'm driven fucking mad, babbling to myself.
Oh.
Just speaking gospel over and over again, or reliving conversations.
Well. Now, I want to make an intelligence check on him regarding the remove curse thing.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and mark him for this. So I got.
You are an undead hunter, so I would let you use a more hunter-related skill.
Perception?
Not just looking at them. Something a little more, wisdom-based instead of intelligence, since I
knowledge
know you're kind of a dummy dunce. If you got a...
Yeah. I mean, is survival's the only wisdom one I got survival and perception trained out of wisdom. Whatever it is with wisdom, I get a +1.
Which is
So-
better than your negative. I'd let you do a survival check, you know?
Alright. So, I also have advantage. So,
Wouldn't that
here's
be-
all the things I roll for
Natural
it.
20.
And one of those is nat 20 plus 11.
It will not hurt. It might help cure a madness condition.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead. Knock yourself out.
yeah?
Yeah, do it. I
Okay.
dare you.
He's not gonna die.
Hey
You might
there,
have to
lady.
help me
How
if
you
he's gonna
doing?
Run away.
Hey, does anyone ever say you kind of look like Prince Zeech?
You want to hear a secret?
Like,
Do I want to hear a
Touch him on
secret?
the face
You touch him.
and do cleansing touch. Yeah, like I've heard it
And
before.
you remove a curse on him, right?
Yes.
He immediately recoils. And he falls down this pile of rubble. Oh shit. And he crawls back into the corner. Oh fuck me. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Crawls behind a thing. Hey, okay, we gotta talk right now, and we gotta talk fast because something bad is gonna happen very, very soon. Mother Maggot.
Yeah.
Fucking Maggot.
Oh boy.
There's a lady, okay? Listen good. I can only say this a few times. I will be dead before nightfall, and I know that for a fact, okay? Mother Maggot is here in town. She's never left. She's been here for centuries, okay?
Where is she?
In the lower district of town, near Arena Street, there is a small hovel in the ground. There is a woman by the name of Furposha. She is one of my most trusted friends since childhood, and I have betrayed that trust somehow. I've given that information to Mother Maggot. Somehow I know it now. It's her. She's the reason that I'm fucking alive. It's so we could have been friends.
Is it for Bosha or
It's-
Furposha.
Mother Maggot?
Below Furposha's house. They use the corpses to feed it. The Overgod.
Oh. Well, we gotta head back there anyway.
Avalakias. Avalakias are here in town.
All of the Valakians?
Avalakias. Imagine a maggot in a coat.
Avalok.
It's about as tall as you, Mr.
dwarf.
Oh, the worm that walks.
No, these
How
are
do you-
people. These
Yeah, the worm
aberrations.
that walks. It's a bunch of.
They have
Yeah,
a
I'm
monster.
familiar, Starspawn.
They have a monster down there. I'm warning you.
Oh boy, another one?
Well, if only we had a monster hunter.
Eh.
You guys gotta go. You guys gotta go now. You
Oh,
guys
I'm
gotta
a
hide.
monster hunter. That's
Okay,
why
that's
you
very
didn't
good.
get
It's
that
okay.
first.
You don't have to be anywhere, but okay for telling us. Thanks.
They're going to
I
come for
assumed
me.
that when I did that, I actually became not invisible. I
Oh
didn't even
God.
think about
Oh
that.
Jesus. Oh God.
Well, we
Assume you
got
saw
a
me,
spare.
Look,
Akuma picked up another one, so you can go ahead and take the third out of our supply.
I don't know who Lashana is. Okay,
You don't?
I've met her several times in life. I have. She's something different. She's not who she says she is. Okay. I don't
Oh,
know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
okay.
I've never seen her age, and I've pretty old, man. And elves, sure, they're beautiful forever, right?
So she's probably like a vampire?
There's no undead, right?
Definitely
Other
not.
than me.
Who
I guess.
she is.
They say there's no undead in Olhasta, but I am here.
Say that.
Yeah,
And here you see it.
you are
Here
here.
you are.
So no secret entrances here.
I have no. There's a like
They
an
just come and
undercroft, but
listen to
no,
him.
there's no secret entrances here. I'm telling you right
Anything
now.
cool
Where's the
there?
undercroft? Can we go there? Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
feeding on the bodies there. Don't go down there.
Ain't cool like
As an
Lord.
undead, I do devour human flesh, and I have been eating what we've kept down there. Soon
You
I'm
got any
gonna
relics?
Books? Any books? Anything?
Yeah, like
all
some-
burned. It was a nightmare. Right, me point south, where the luxury is now. That fucking whore house and gambling den.
Yeah.
This is where the churches were.
Looks at Akuma.
Massive amount of deities. All of them. Beautiful. It was. I swear. And what did he do, huh? Came in, filled with arrows, slew the fucking Knights of Holy Shielding, brought those angels with him. They're not
And
angels, you
we're
know.
still here.
They're not
worry.
angels.
What are they then?
They're devils. They're
Tell me
they're a,
that.
they're a type of
Devil
of
what?
devil by the name of an Aranes, right? A fallen angel,
Oh.
black wings, black
Yeah.
Ugh,
hood.
how
Yeah,
boring.
they're from
Nice.
Avernus, right? That's
Yeah.
where Tiamat lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You telling me?
Ha!
You
Uh,
telling me we got a bunch of fallen angels in town?
And they're the cops.
Jesus.
Nice.
Oh boy.
We've just been surrounded by my kind over here.
You've been too busy trying to get Koji killed.
That's funny.
Okay, but that's all
Alright.
well and good.
Koji thinks the angels
Is there
are
any
hot.
information I can
He
give you
does.
before I am horribly murdered tonight? This is bad. This is
We're not
information that
murdering you.
Mother
Yeah,
Maggot.
we are.
Mother
How
Maggot. So
about
we
you?
go
She
kill
doesn't even
Mother
know.
Maggot. She don't gonna kill you. I got a good hour and a half, I think, before I gotta
Well,
do
we're running
anything.
out of time, but I mean, we could definitely go.
Well,
And,
we can knock out
least-
killing one bug in an hour.
It's
Well, what
not a
if-
bug
Time to
down there.
stretch out. It's what?
It's not a bug down there. It's
All right,
where
a
the
worm.
there's a
Monster.
cult in town by the
Three
name
things.
of the Ebon
Go in those
Triad.
drawers. Look
They've
around.
been trying to build an
You
overgod
put
with
all of those
3
items up
different
before you did.
Hextor, Vecna, and Erythnul, right? This
Yeah.
is the tenants of the Ebon Triad. They've made a monster down there called the Overgod. Some sort of horrible manifestation of the 3 deities that they are keeping chained down there until the upcoming fucking end of days. Are you aware of a prophecy by the name of the Age of fucking Worms?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, we know that one.
No.
That's the main one, right? City's gonna be gifted to the dead. Is it
Yeah.
that or the other one? Yeah, we know it.
This
I've
is it.
done heard it already.
This is the fucking city that's gonna be gifted to the dead. You know it, and I know it.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
done at
got a
midnight.
worm to
I know it.
kill.
As soon as the night falls, I'm gone. You
Well,
have.
we best get on this.
I don't really know what to say. This has been really important for me
A wild ride.
to display this information. At least my physical form will be gone, so I can't reveal this information to anyone else. My death will probably be quite painful, but listen, save them all, okay? Tell someone who can. Do what you can. It's gonna get real ugly.
Yeah. I think you'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know. We gotta go. We gotta move. We gotta go move on. We gotta go kill this worm and then have a bit of an athletics match.
And you guys turn tail and leave the Church of St. Cuthbert.
And I might go out.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
All right. Well, we
Alright,
know where
let's-
to go.
Go back. Wait. Do we have time to go back to where Demirg is, or can we go?
I
we have
mean,
to
we're-
go.
That's where
We
Demirg
got like
is.
an hour and a half, right?
I would say you guys have 90 minutes. Yeah.
We got 90 minutes. Yeah, we can
Let's
totally
run.
knock that out beforehand.
Run!
Rolling
God damn.
around at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. And you guys make your way all the way back to Sinner's Sanctum, one of the several gross sick houses in town, but this one full of dead birds, dead bodies. Loris Rachnian, Demirge is still doing his business.
All right, guys, I'm still invisible, so I'm gonna start
Furposha
rooting
is
around.
actually not here right now. The door is
We're
gone,
invisible.
but Furposha is gone.
We're all still invisible if you are.
Yeah.
We're all
I'm not.
still
I
Alright.
I didn't take. Well, I guess we did have to retake that to get out of here.
Wait. Before we go in, let's see if we can scare Demirg because we're invisible, guys.
No,
Let's sneak
No.
up on him.
that's rude. He's doing stuff.
Hello, my
Where's
lady.
your
It's
enemy?
good to see you.
Ah,
God
nice
damn
try.
it.
Oh yeah. Also,
Hey,
he's
coming
got
up.
Devil's Sight,
God damn it.
I believe.
Yeah, he can always know where you are, always.
I'm
Yeah.
too far in the corner to get out of the corner.
I would suggest
Hey,
not going this way. It's quite slippery.
Alright.
Did
let's
you
get this
see
going.
any secret entrances around there, Demir?
I have had my attention devoted elsewhere.
Did I miss this red gorilla? What's showing up?
Wait,
Oh,
guys, maybe
nah.
over here.
Okay, Akama,
Here.
where you are right now, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. I'm so wise.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I wise? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh. no.
Seems like a bunch of barrels.
Barrels, guys! I found
I
them!
think I actually have a detect secret entrances thing with well.
Guys, I found barrels. Come here.
Guys, I found so
found
many barrels.
Barrels!
I found all the barrels. I'm gonna make a perception check to try to find the entrance to the basement. 20 plus 6.
That's what off my face here.
Oh yeah, this
Nice.
is 24.
Oh,
for
yeah,
you.
Please
that-
give me a wisdom saving throw as well, please.
Mm.
Yeah, Cody is the wise.
Is the wise.
I mean, I'm the second wisest in the party.
Nice.
Wow, out of
Koji.
three.
Oh, that should only be an 8. But
So here's some cool things that happened with you. The last time you were here, you got too near where Akama was, and you felt this weird twinge of magic that like your eyes were being like diverted from this back corner. And you were
Okay.
doing a perception check, and then you
Weird.
felt like almost the way that when you put two magnets of the same pole, like nyeh, nyeh, your eyes were
Ew.
like nyeh, nyeh, nyeh,
Weird.
and you're like, there's
No.
something fucky in that corner that I can't actually look at directly.
All right, so I got a plan here. It's called I run full
Where is
force
it?
into that corner with
Where
my
is
eyes
it?
closed.
Oh,
Just
boy.
follow
Is it
me,
over here?
everybody.
There's a
This one,
pile
over
of
here?
corpses, Koji. There's a pile of corpses and a dog
one.
corpse. You see that dog corpse?
Which corner?
I
Bro?
saw the dog corpse.
Oh,
It's very sad.
dog.
Yeah, I know.
Mm, okay, so is it where Akuma is standing? Over here? Need to stare at this wall?
Right there. Uh-huh.
I need to look right there.
Not
am I
look.
looking at?
You
run
can't.
into it.
Run.
Koji
Can I?
into it.
bursts through
It's
these
all
barrels.
about belief.
Okay.
I run after him.
And
with my eyes
Koji,
closed.
you tumble down some stairs. Akuma, you tumble down some stairs. Both of you take 1d6. You take 4 points of falling
Ow.
damage as you tumble down some stairs.
Ow,
What do you need?
Cody.
Like a perception check?
Actually, Celise,
or-
you're looking at where they ran, and the
Yeah.
antipathy spell is now broken off of the barrels
Aha!
that were hiding this area.
Like, what the heck are you looking at? That is so hard to look at. It's there already.
And
Okay.
below you,
Fucking roll.
Koji, Akuma, Celise. Sorry, I gotta fix that, of course, because Demirge is not here.
You're talking about the rock and roll.
Yeah. A dark. There are several of these. It looks like a well-built but ancient kind of chamber. There is a large iron door in front of you. As you guys kind of fall, these two torches kind of light up, providing slight light in this area. It is cold down here, and behind this door, you can all sense a otherworldly presence.
I thought wrong.
You what?
Final Fantasy.
Sephiroth! Yeah, it's one winged angel right now.
What'd you say? Oh. Oh boy.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I wish this would play while we actually had the boss
Oh.
fight going.
Yeah, it's gonna play like the bicycle theme from Pokemon Red. when we're
Yeah,
doing
it's gonna
that.
play the fucking bicycle theme when we have the boss fight here in a second.
You just.
All right,
Right,
fucking,
I'd pick Koji to go down the stairs.
you can't see me. I'm invisible. What we got
I
here?
hear
Some kind
you.
of door?
What
You
does it feel
stupid
like? Does it feel like
door.
there
It
are like
is.
a bunch of?
A door.
It feels like a door.
Oh, smarta. Does it feel like
Don't-
there's a bunch
the
of?
door.
I want to use my divine sense and see if I can like feel how many, what is exactly behind this door.
I got
Divine
one door.
sense. You can sense the presence
Sorry.
of multiple extraplanar entities. What are those? Sorry, aberrations.
Okay, multiple. You said multiple.
More than one aberrant creature.
Right. Okay. I want to make sure I heard you correct. Okay. More than one.
We got
and that's
fucking
all the kind of
aliens.
specificity I can kind of get to. Sucks.
Aberrant.
It's a vague sense. Yeah.
Aliens.
Alien types. We have bad things. That doesn't mean alien. It doesn't mean alien. It just
The
is.
alien?
I'm the fucking alien hunter here. And
I thought
yeah,
you were a
it
monster
does.
hunter. Make up your
Special-
mind.
I
You
specialize
can't change it at a moment of
There-
stress.
There's a lot of alien monsters. I thought you were a paladin and you always picking on me. So, maybe
I have to pick
consider
on
that
both of
when
you. You
you're
have large pride.
pointing one finger at me, you're pointing for yourself and your thumb up at God.
And your thumb up to God.
I
right.
Eldritch blast through the fucking door.
Akuma blows the
Damn.
door open,
Arguing.
revealing
What
See,
would we
that's
do
what the
without you
fuck
to
I'm
get us
talking
through these
about.
moments?
a
Fuck
high dome chamber
Whoa.
with several coffin-like things on the side. On top, with glowing candles still, is a horrid, wretched abomination chained to the ground. It looks like a series of tumors and tentacles, a pool of purplish black water at its waist as it makes a wailing baby-like cry. I'll post an image of those as soon as I tell you about these 4 creatures in front of you. They are, imagine worms, maggots with claws. They are roughly 5 feet tall, like, like off of the ground, but they're quite long as well.
Ew.
There are 4 of
Ow!
these creatures that are slightly taller than Koji. They are a series of arms and tentacles
Yep, no.
and teeth.
Absolutely not. Not going anywhere near them.
And they
Alright,
seem
you
to
gotta
be
put the
in
meat or the
praise.
potatoes.
Can I just
Er.
immediately start Eldritch blasting? 'Cause I'm
Not
already
yet.
doing
Sorry.
that.
They will be aware of you. I just got to post an image of this chained baby tumor maggot. They seem to be worshipping. They are bowed in praise, or were, until you blew their door open.
Ew.
Actually, are we doing Game Sunday? Because it's almost 9 now.
Yeah. Let's talk about that real quick. Do we want to
frick.
play on Sunday? Can we play on
I
Sunday?
am.
I
I
am
am
still
good.
not sure, but
Yeah.
I think I can.
You think you can?
So the work that you needed to do today, like, do you have a way to, like, are they gonna be cool with you finishing that, or are you going home? Like, it's gonna.
Oh, these
happen.
guys are cool.
For me,
They're gross. They're
I'm
smoking
done.
things.
I finished all my shit, but
Oh, right.
I don't know what my plans are for Christmas, and that's why.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I mean,
I gotta work tomorrow. Is my main thing right now.
yeah, I have to work tomorrow,
Yeah.
but like Christmas is still Sunday is several days after Christmas,
I would say my restaurant
Yeah, I
doesn't
should be able
reopen.
to. I have to confirm
Tuesday.
like tomorrow, I think.
Okay. Can we
Alright.
plan on
Yeah.
playing on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We will plan on playing it Sunday. Let's say that we'll start at 5. We'll do this fight. It's insane. I love the fact that we have spent so much time in this town. Like, this has been an absolute blast, a complete change of pace of like what all of the Age of Worms
Just, like,
has been
doing
since
whatever the
then.
fuck
Has-
is going on.
Yeah, I've
No.
been having a blast running this, so I am like not opposed to continue doing so. That being said, you're right, Hambone, that if it's 9, that's probably when we gotta stop. Right, Hambone? You have to stop at 9.
It'd be really
be
hard. I
safe.
haven't had a proper dinner yet or anything.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I understand.
um,
Then, if it's cool with y'all, we will start up with this fight Sunday, 5 o'clock.
Blast through the door.
Blast through the door. Big fight. Okay,
Fuck
cool.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in just a bit. I love you all. Have a merry,
Love
merry
you.
Christmas.
hmm.
Take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
Merry Christmas,
Oh,
guys.
hey, before I
Happy
forget,
holidays.
let's
Huh.
all level up before this fight.
Level up before this fight, you say.
It's Christmas.
Oh.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas.
is that how you feel?
Let's all
Merry
be level
Christmas.
You're being
15.
Crumbo.
Oh.
You gotta level up some point
Maple
before the
Crumbie.
party, so let's just do it now. Merry Crumbo. Now we can fight
Okay.
this guy at level 15. At level
Oh my
15,
God.
Honda days.
at level 15, by the way, you will have one more attunement slot.
Oh boy. So
Uh,
much to do.
Oh.
yeah, you get
Golly.
one more attunement slot at level 15.
Oh.
At level 20, you'll get your final extra attunement slot. So,
Oh boy. I'm afraid to look at what actually happens.
Well, you don't have time to actually attune to another weapon. But
Yeah.
let's
Still.
you'll get the level up. You'll have a good little fight here, and have a great Christmas, you guys. Thanks so much for being my
Friend.
friends, and
Yeah.
I'll see you
Friend.
Sunday. I love you all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Hey.